Oh, what a night. Yeah. Deontay Wilder holds his press conference, and they wasn't happy, huh? That the champ said, I'm still wearing the suit. Caught him off guard, didn't he? Didn't he? Didn't he? Did the champ catch him off guard when he said, I'm still wearing my suit and I'm wearing an even better one? Uh-oh. They wasn't happy with that, right? You're still going to. Nobody knew what to say. Salute to the A, Dwayne Jones. Nobody knew what to say, right? Nobody knew what to respond. Black Attack, King Jr., Veteran Lackey, Jay Gadget, my brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell, Tani Marie, peace bless Queen, how you doing today? Tayana Scott, peace bless Queen, how you doing today? Cornelius Jenkins, Ketty Peace 504, Ashante L, what's going on? Right? Tab Investments, Dondrell Richardson, what's going on? Via Ferrero, what's going on? Vince Williams, Demetrius Hall, Kevin Munnings, Proud Autism Father, Jay, Chris Rob Media TV, Brandon Hill Sr., FBA 7B1, Julius Thomas, Dwayne Jones, Mark Stearns, what's going on? Ratul TV, SK Level, CJ, Dub CPBA, AK Brandon, Fabian Asensio, Jay Horseman, Kappa Aborigines. Yeah, Big Lakeshore, Arthur Hawkins, Around the World, Will Womack, Sai Ali, Charlie J, Chilltown Majors, Piedmont Rock, Drew Titan, the Droof, my brother the Droof in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Drew Titan, LLC. Drew, drop the link, you already know. Chilltown Majors, what's going on? Right, so Terry Pruitt, peace and blessings, Queen, how you doing today? Right, Way Hep, 31, Devontae Pickett, A Weezy Bang, Detrick Bell, Demetrius Hogg, Fly Guy Indy. What's going on, my great people? Oh, we gonna get into this. So they wasn't happy, huh? The champ said, "Oh, I'm still wearing the suit." Did they expect? They didn't expect him to say that, did they? And Deontay Wilder wearing a suit is more relevant than Anthony Joshua on Fight Week. Get your champ side on. Destin T, what's going on? Somebody get your champ side on. Cursor, what's going on? Reggie, Timothy Generate, what's going on? The champ said, oh, they said Elijah Martinez, what's going on? Bobo, Brown Brother, what's going on? We got 250 people. Let's get 250 likes. Smash that like button. Demetrius Chestnut, what's going on, great brother? Oh boy, what's going on? I'll get to the, we're going to answer the phones in a second. Let me get through this real quick. So just hold the phones, hold the calls for a second. Let me get through this. Expert Genius, Kaz, what's going on? Dub CPB, a.k.a. Brandon, my brother. Kenneth Pinkney, True News Exposing the Blues, what's going on? Johnny Bryant, See Me Grow, New World Era Music Group, LLC, what's going on? So now, Johnny Bryant, what's going on? Rome Far Rock, what's going on? AG, Corey Grant, what's going on? So now, when Deontay Wilder, they said, oh, speaking of the suit, they expected him to make an excuse, right? Because they've been running with this narrative so long, telling the world that he's been making up excuses and he was using the suit as an excuse as to why he lost. Kerry Wiggins, what's going on? David Scott III, MP Dub TF, what's going on? Mark Stearns, Donnie Bill, Mr. Blue, what's going on? They've been telling you that he's been using this as an excuse for so long. Steve Austin, what's going on? That when they asked him, oh, champ, Robert Singleton, Steve Austin, what's going on? When they asked him, they said, oh, what about the suit? Big Turk, what's going on? B-Man 910, what's going on? FBA 7B1, what's going on? When they asked him about the suit, they thought he was going to say, nah, I ain't going to wear the suit no more because it was too heavy, so on and so forth. Emmanuel H., my brother, North Memphis 48, what's going on? Axel Dorstrom, Iron Levent, what's going on? So they expected him to say, no, the suit was too heavy. That's the headline they was looking for. Don Skelton, what's going on? That's the headline they was looking for. But when he said, oh, yeah, I'm wearing my suit, and it's going to be better than ever. I'm the only one to do suits like this. Uh-oh. They ain't even have no comeback. Melvin Everett, what's going on? Nobody had a comeback. Nobody. Godson 9975, Robert Brown, what's going on? No, Melvin Everett, what's going on? Real Gamer, what's going on? Nobody had a comeback because they wanted to use it and say they thought they was going to use it against him. So his suit is running more headlines. What is the suit going to be? What is he going to wear? That has gained more traction in one sentence than Anthony Joshua's entire fight week. Y'all ain't hear me. Reese Bra, T. Dotson, what's going on? Caleb Plant and Canelo Alvarez getting in the shoving match. Deontay Wilder's suit has gained more traction. Hashtag 30 Curry, what's going on? Then it has gained more traction than Anthony Joshua going into a big fight with Alexander Usyk. James Diamonds, what's going on? I can guarantee you, if Deontay Wilder was fighting Alexander Usyk, it would be plastered everywhere. Mike J, what's going on? Brooklyn Born, DP Rocker, what's going on? It would be plastered everywhere if Deontay Wilder was fighting Alexander Usyk. There wouldn't be a platform that doesn't showcase Deontay Wilder and Alexander Usyk. Tyler Smith, what's going on? Don Skeleton, what's going on? You ought to go live chat. I have tried others. They are all weak. I appreciate you, great brother. Benjamin Newsom, Simon Carr, Devon Piggott, G Cole, what's going on? Talib Cunningham, my brother, what's going on? Benjamin Newsom, what's going on? So think about this, right? Slim Jim 314, Kerry Wiggins, what's going on? Let's think about this. We got 300 people here. Now we got 350. We should have 350 likes. 350 likes. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. We should have that many likes, and I know we don't. Anthony Green, what's going on? Tyanna Scott, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Garrett Patterson, what's going on? Now let's just think about this. Tyson Fury has somewhat been out the limelight. Majority of the headlines is functioning around Deontay Wilder and what he's doing. When I told you, Kashif Dixon, AG, what's going on? Big Buddha 516, my brother, what's going on? Salute to the 516. So now think about this, right? Right? When I told you Deontay Wilder's a bigger star than Anthony Joshua, everybody said, no, he ain't. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. Anthony Joshua is fighting this week against Alexander Usyk. That is a credible opponent. That is a big name. That's Shepherd King. What's going on? That's a big name. Do me a favor, people. Donate $1 to the super chat. Refresh the super chat. I got people already telling me they can't send super chats. That's me. What's going on? YouTube, what's going on? I don't know why. New World Era Music Group, LLC, what's going on? Big Turk, what's going on? I don't know why. Y'all ask me all the time, why I can't send the chat? Why I can't donate? I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. Tyron Lawrence, my brother, what's going on? I can't tell you. Just donate $1 to the super chat, refresh the super chat. That's all I ask. I don't know, man. Sometimes when somebody else donates, it'll refresh it, it'll open it up, whatever, man. I don't know. Johnny True Blue Stanley, my brother, what's going on? So anyway, think about this, right? That's me. What's going on? Augustine Rubio, Hindu Stick, Quality Football. What's going on? Okay. So anyway, right? Deontay Wilder, he says because Deontay Wilder, look at this guy, Quality Football. Mr. DJ C92, Underground Solemn, Marcus Priest, Ruben Perez. What's going on? So now think about this, right? I told you guys, Deontay Wilder is a much bigger star than Anthony Joshua. No, he's not, Blue. Orlando Rhodes, what's going on? Well, my brother Carolina Ryder got through. Salute to my brother Carolina Ryder in the super chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He says salute. Salute to my great brother Carolina Ryder. Man, where you at in Vegas? My brother out there shaking. D. Hodges, what's going on? Salute to my brother Carolina Ryder. He got through dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute to my brother Carolina Ryder. Wade Hep 31, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. Super chat works. Appreciate you, great brother. Salute to my brother Wade Hap 31 dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. And he says super chat works. Wade Hap, Wade Hap 31, what you say? Keep the party going. Salute to my brother Brandon McCray in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. It works. There you go, my great people. Stay true, Henry. My brother JX in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute. Wilder is a better promoter. Facts. JX, say it again. That's a fact. Kenneth Pinkney, my brother in the super chat, said, Bomb Squad. Yes, sir. Destin T, my brother in the super chat, showing love. Much love to you, great brother. Anwar Willis, what's going on? Salute to my brother Destin T. Salute to my brother Carolina Ryder and everybody coming through showing your boy Blue love. Tyrone Lawrence, my brother in the super chat, he said more people know Wilder in the UK than they know Joshua in the US. That's a fact. That's a fact. Risky Jacks, what's going on? Lechy Puma Skills, Al Roberts, what's going on? Anwar Willis, Dondrell Richardson, Reese Bro, what's going on? So now, Carter, what's going on? I just came back to my mom. Oh, yeah, I remember you told me that. T. Dotson, what's going on? Mods, what's going on? Hebrew Israelite, what's going on? FBA 71, Boston Good. If you're free tonight, I'm going to hit you up. Duncan Penderhughes, what's going on? Big Brother in Life, what's going on? The man with the man's many styles, what's going on, great brother? My brother Pac-Man ATL Tay in the building with the knockout of the year. My brother Tay with the knockout of the year. Salute to my brother Pac-Man ATL Tay Jones in the building. Tay, go subscribe to my brother Tay Jones. Tay, drop the link in the chat, please, great brother. Lotto Soldier, my brother, what's going on, great brother? Keith 496, Deep Zone, Money in the Ghetto. What's going on? Pool Counter Boxing. My brother, go subscribe to my brother Pool Counter Boxing. Dwayne Price, what's going on? Yeah, this is a fact. More people in the UK know Deontay Wilder than people know Anthony Joshua here in the States. That's a fact. K. Ross, what's going on? Adrian Dones, what's going on? Jethro66, brother in super chat. Wilder never got $100 million offer to fight Fury. Wilder should be undisputed. He should. He should. But you say he never got $100 million offer to fight Fury. He never got $100 million offer to fight Joshua either. You know that, right? Jethro66, you know he never got $100 million offer to fight Joshua either, right? You know that, right? We got 450 people. Let's get 450 likes. You know he never got for Jethro66 said prove it. Okay. Okay. Hat on or hat off, Tay? Should I take the hat off? My brother Legendary Top Cats in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Legendary Top Cats. He resides in Texas, but he Harlem through and through. Salute to my brother Legendary Top Cats. Albert Doherty, Chris Brooks, what's going on? Hey, Tay, I got somebody that want to ride this train. Tay, should I take the hat off or leave it on? Hat off. All right. Let's go to the videotape. We're going to do it rugged style, okay? The brother said, prove it. Anthony Joshua never offered Deontay Wilder a $100 million contract. What you're talking about is a contract that for a multi-fight deal to fight for Deontay Wilder to fight on DAZN, right? Okay, how could Anthony Joshua offer Deontay Wilder $100 million when he himself is not even signed to DAZN? So how can he guarantee, DAZN can't guarantee Deontay Wilder a fight with Anthony Joshua because he's not signed to DAZN. So the contract was a multi-fight deal for DAZN for him to take his talents to fight on DAZN, not to fight Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua, to this day, still does not have a contract with DAZN. And DAZN came out and admitted that they dropped the ball in trying to sign Deontay Wilder, and they admitted he was smarter than what they thought. He was more business savvy than they thought. and they said, we apologize publicly to Deontay Wilder for dropping the ball. So you want me to prove it? Let's go to the videotape. Receipts don't lie. Receipts don't lie. James Diamond, my brother in the super chat. The Zone Zek, Ezek, right here. Let's go to the videotape. Let's go to the videotape. John Skipper admits to messing up $100 million Deontay Wilder deal. The Zone Exec chairman, John Skipper, admits to messing up $100 million Deontay Wilder deal. Where does it say Anthony Joshua in there? Great brother, and I'm going to need you to contribute to that super chat once again. James Diamond, my brother in the super chat, he said Usyk and the British media got into Joshua's head, hashtag upset. Hey, I hope not. I want to see Deontay Wilder get this on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see if it says Anthony Joshua in this $100 million deal contract that came from the Zone. Let's see. Hey, and don't disappear, great brother. Jetho66, don't disappear. Don't disappear. Asad Nakib, brother in the super chat, what precautions is Wilder taking to prevent Fury from cheating this time? The whole team is going to be more focused. The whole entire team. The whole entire team is more focused. Ain't no way he getting away with nothing. Hey, Jetho66, come. This train ain't got, this is express, bro. This ain't local. This ain't local. Ain't no getting off. Wilder said he took less to fight Fury. You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. He had a contract already contractually obligated to fight Tyson Fury in the second fight. What he was saying was that after he had the draw with Tyson Fury, suddenly they wanted to come to the negotiation table and negotiate. After Deontay Wilder had already offered Anthony Joshua $50 million guaranteed up front. And Anthony Joshua, once again, is on record as saying he was flattered that Deontay Wilder offered him $50 million, but he couldn't accept it because he had other obligations. He had other contracts with other entities that forced him not to be able to accept the $50 million that was there. Should I go to the receipts again? And he said he was saying that suddenly that now they wanted to come and offer big money to fight me when they knew I was already contractually obligated to fight Tyson Fury in the rematch. Okay, just like he could not fight. Tyson Fury couldn't fight Anthony Joshua because he was contractually obligated. Deontay Wilder couldn't fight Anthony Joshua because he was contractually obligated. So he could not fight. And then he said, so what he said was, and even if that was the case, he wasn't committed to the Tyson Fury fight, he would not have taken it because he's a man of his word and he stands on his word. He stands on his square. So he already told Tyson Fury at that point in time, since Tyson Fury was the only one that stepped up to the plate, so he stated, I'm a man of my word. There's no way I was going to walk away from that. Now I need you to contribute to the super chat again. And then when my brother Tate Jones go live tonight, I need you to contribute to his super chat again. Be a man of your word. Because you just told us that Anthony Joshua offered him $100 million. Where does it say Anthony Joshua offered Deontay Wilder $100 million? Where does it say it? Where did you get that from? Ishmael Casillas, what's going on? Rika Rabbit 12, peace of bless, Queen. How you doing today? Where did you get that from? Where did you get it from? Chadwick Rogers, what's going on? I never said AJ. You just said, if you never said AJ offered him $100 million, then why did you allude? Why did you just say Tyson Fury never offered Deontay Wilder $100 million? $100 million. He should be undisputed already. So you alluded to that Anthony Joshua. If you didn't say AJ did it, then why you even put $100 million in the equation? Come on, brother. I'm quick. You got to be quicker than that. You remember that commercial with the old guy with the fishing rod and he had the dollar on it? Oh, you got to be quicker than that. What you thought? I was slower than the average bear? So now you're saying you never said Anthony Joshua. So then why did you mention $100 million? Why did you mention $100 million then? If you wasn't referring to Anthony Joshua, why did you mention $100 million? And why did you say he should be undisputed? See, you mentioned $100 million to equate the $100 million with Anthony Joshua. That's why you said he should have been undisputed. You said Tyson Fury never offered him $100 million, meaning that Anthony Joshua offered him $100 million. And then you said, he should be undisputed. So Tyson Fury has never even defended a belt. He's never even defended a belt. So you was alluding to that you was equating Deontay Wilder to Anthony Joshua. And then when I said to you, right? When I said to you, he don't have, when I said to you, he never offered Deontay Wilder. Okay, now you want to play games in the chat. All right. So when I said to you that he never offered Deontay Wilder $100 million, you said prove it. Where you go? Boy, oh boy. You dudes are something else, boy. You dudes are something else, boy. You dudes are something else, boy. So now, you see what I'm talking about? World Deck 357. What's going on? Man, some move for lifestyle. My brother in the super chat, he says, salute, Blue Blood. The great. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you. M. Carter, C. Wood. What's going on? Bobo, what's going on? So see now, when I debunked your little notion, right? When I debunked your little notion, now you talking about, I wasn't talking about Joshua. So then why you talking about $100 million and he should have been undisputed? Sounds good. Sounds good. Hat back on. Easy work. Easy work. Easy work. Black love, black power. What's going on? Loving down Gator. What's going on? Easy work. Now you're trying to talk about, I wasn't talking about Joshua. So who you was talking about then? Charlie J, what's going on? If you wasn't talking about Joshua, then who was you talking about? Who? Okay, so Hamilton Steele, what's going on? I want to show y'all how this works. Now he said he wasn't talking about Joshua. So who else could Deontay Wilder become undisputed with? Torrance Stanley, MZ Torres Boxing, what's going on? Shining Light, what's going on? Number 3, what's going on? If you wasn't referring to Anthony Joshua, then who was you referring to? Because that's the only person that he could possibly face off against to become undisputed. So who are you talking about now? So who was you referring to? Brian Barnes, my brother in the super chat, he said, dude got caught in his lie, Blue. Sure did. Sure did. And he been here too long to play that game. He know better than that. Onion 77, what's going on? Cartel Curse, what's going on? So now, who was you referring to? Jeff 066? Come on, brother. AJ is the biggest star, period. Yeah. Okay. See, now you're being bogus. See, you just said that you wasn't talking about AJ. Retro Rob TV, what's going on? Big Pooh, what's going on? First you said you wasn't talking about AJ. Now you saying AJ is the biggest star, period. Chantel Hill, what's going on? See, I told you, you can always tell. I'm always going to force you to tell the truth. Carolina Kid, Big Daddy Trucker, what's going on? Mike J, what's going on? Abdul Smith, what's going on? I'm going to always force you to tell the truth one way or another when you play these games with me. Always. Always. Now you're talking about, Joshua is the biggest star. So now let's debunk that notion as well. Shall we? Chicago native, what's going on? Curtis Price, E2G Performance, what's going on? Let's debunk that notion as well while we at it. So AJ is the biggest star. He's a bigger fish. He's a big fish in a small pond. Deontay Wilder is a big fish in a large pond. Period. Right? He's a big fish in a small pond. Wilder's a big fish in a large pond. Completely two different things. Jose Villanueva, what's going on? TJ Boston Sports, what's going on? Deion Johnson, what's going on? Fossey Brown, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Rico Breland, what's going on? So now let's look at it from this standpoint. See, people love to tell you how much Anthony Joshua is getting paid. No, Jethro66, you're the fanboy. And you're getting this work. Nelson Armstrong, what's going on? And you're proving you're a fanboy is. So you know what you should do, brother? Be a fan of the sport of boxing and not a fan of a man. Be a fan of the sport of boxing and not a fan of a man. Nelson Armstrong, what's going on? Gus, what's going on? It'll take you a longer way. And I'm exposing you time and time again. So here's the thing. You just said you wasn't talking about Joshua. So then why did you refer? You came back and said Joshua was the biggest star, point blank, period. Okay, if he's the biggest, then I thought you wasn't talking about Joshua. Who are you talking about there? Hezekiah Ben Israel, my brother in the super chat. Take that wrench. Oh, yeah. He getting his work. He getting his work. Should be a fan of the sport of boxing. It'll take you a much longer way. You should be a fan of the sport of boxing. It'll take you a much longer way. Jabari Bath, what's going on? John J. Doe, what's going on? Jim Helton, what's going on? So now you just said I'm the fan. I'm a man fan of Deontay Wilder, but you just said you referred once you put a statement out there. Array the Scholar, what's going on? And once I debunked it, then you switched it and tried to say you wasn't even talking about Joshua. And then once I proved you was talking about Joshua, then you switched and said Joshua is just the biggest star. So who's the man fan here? TDLC, what's going on? Because you'll go above and beyond to make up stories. You'll lie for Anthony Joshua. That shows your man fanism. You just told blunt-faced lies here in front of the world, and now you tried to retract it, but couldn't retract it. But then you telling me I'm the man fan. Dub J Luckett, my brother in Super Chat, Blue, you specifically said AJ never offered Wilder $100 million either, and he said prove it. So he was talking about AJ. That's a fact. That's a fossil fact, like my brother MREC TV will say. Fossil fact. He just said, I said he never offered him $100 million. Oh, I wasn't talking about it. So who's the man fan here, brother? Me or you? You going above and beyond to try to defend somebody that don't even know you exist. Tay Brown, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Omega Red, my brother, what's going on? But you telling me I'm the man fan. But you going above and beyond. Do you know Anthony Joshua? Big Al's House of Pain. My brother Super Chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Keep stepping on the Blue. Oh, for sure, he gonna get this work. I don't even know why he tried me. Bro, just stay in the background. I don't even know why you poked your head out. For what? Majid, what's going on? For what? For what? Anthony LeGrande Jr., my brother, what's going on? For what? So now answer this question, right? Does Anthony Joshua know you exist? Since I'm the man fan. Does Anthony Joshua know you exist? Yes or no? Come on, don't disappear now. Don't disappear. Biggs AD, what's going on? Tell us. Jim Helton, what's going on, my brother in the Super Chat? Much love to you. Have you ever met him? No, because see, this is the thing, right? Dwayne Kane seeing what's going on. This is the thing, right, Tim and Scott? They love to come here. Oh, Blue, you just the man. You just did. Okay, so now prove it. Now you said prove it. Now I proved it. So now I need you to prove it. Matthew Suarez, what's going on? Have you ever encountered him? Have you ever met him? Pure Muscle, what's going on? Lavelle Williams, what's going on? And you poked your head out to poke at me. That's what you did. For what? And this is somebody I've been showing you love. That's why you had a wrench. So now answer the question, Dr. Professor. What's going on? No, I ain't letting them off, Chris Brooks. No, sir. This Express. The truth of the matter is he asked for this. For what? And then said prove it. So once I proved it, then you try to move the goalpost instead of just stand on your square and say, man, I didn't even know that. That's all. Oh, man, I stayed corrected. That's all. Ernest Martinez Jr., Chef B, what's going on? That's all you had to do? Hey, bro, I didn't even know that. Cool. I'm cool with that. Ryder Prophet, B1, what's going on? But you trying to place a jacket on me now. Like I'm making up stories. No, we ain't gonna do that. Jimmy Bernard, what's going on? We won't be doing that. 700 people here. Let's get 700 likes. Come on, great brother. Come on. Have you ever encountered him? Yes or no? Michael Kirkland, what's going on? Yes or no? Hits 2511. Part twice. What's going on? Kevon, my brother, what's going on? Dominic Reeks, what's going on? Yes or no, great brother? You ever encountered that man? Since I'm the man fan. Yes or no? What's the 411 with Drewski Williams? What's going on? Salute to Seattle, Washington. He said love all the way from Seattle, Washington to 206. Salute to Seattle. Yes or no, great brother? Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do none of that. Pure Muscle, what's going on? Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do nothing. King Soul Smirkus, what's going on? AJ Johnson, what's going on? Box fans, what's going on? CJ, what's going on? That'd be the problem. These dudes be coming in here and see, they be thinking I don't be seeing them on other platforms just yapping away, boy. Oh, Blue said this, Blue said that, Blue said just because I don't comment don't mean I don't see. Roosevelt Ivy, what's going on? Jermaine Bean, my brother in the super chat, he said keep on punching, Blue. Oh, for sure. I ain't had no bell. What Mickey say, Jermaine Bean? Salute to my brother Jermaine Bean in super chat. I ain't had no bell. Me neither. You better get on up. And don't disappear. Don't disappear. Carl Lee, Reginald Fields, what's going on? Don't disappear. You was quick. You felt the need to donate to say it. So come on. Ray Cash 826, what's going on? Carl Lee, what's going on? Deion Cole Farrell, what's going on? No, I got to. They got to get this work. For no reason. Because they're the ones that's demand fans. So just be that. Why pull me into it? Fred Meir, what's going on? Why you want to lower me into it? Just be who you are. Don't lower me into it. Ashante L, what's going on? Eddie Rowland, what's going on? Kenneth Pinkney, my brother in Super Chat. When it all blows up in your face, get him, Blue. For sure. Jill James Khalil 98, what's going on? B. Martin, what's going on? My thing is this, right? You can do what you want. Be a fan of who you want. Do what you want. Don't pull me into it. Michael Spencer, what's going on? DOG 215, my brother, what's going on? Timothy Dorsey, what's going on? I can't Super Chat, Blue. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why, man. Some people, they let Super Chat. Some people, they don't. I'm sorry, great brother. Carlos Malagon, what's going on? I appreciate you being here anyway. SZXIK1, what's going on, great brother? So my thing is this, right? It's like this. So people go around, hey, man, Blue said this. Like, man, don't make my last name a lie. Come on, man. Eric, what's going on? Stavros Begets, what's going on? Billy Gurley, my brother in Super Chat. Blue, I stay watching you. I feel like my whole box of knowledge goes up every time I watch you. Thank you. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I'm here. They always get me started. For what? You notice you're not going to win it. You know you're not. You know you're not. Curtis Sewell, what's going on? Now you can't back it up. Then you try to act like I'm making up stuff. I never said Joshua. Hey, wasn't me. Man, so who you talking about? We got it in you sent it in Super Chat. You paid to say it. Now you gonna act like you ain't say it like I don't know what I'm talking about now. You paid me to say it. And so when I repeat what you said, you're gonna tell me, oh, I ain't say that. Huh? Timmy Chips Jr., what's going on? I don't understand that. Prove it. Is what you said. You stood on your square. You held up your belt buckle and your britches, and you stood on your square, and you said, prove it. So when I proved it, don't now you want to call me out my name because you can't, because you mad. at the truth. Amazing, man. Amazing. King Judah, what's going on? D-Dub, what's going on? Boston and Barbecue, my brother, what's going on? Big George 850, what's going on? Ahmad is Ahmad, my brother, what's going on? Amazing, man. Oh, man, you just a man fan. That's the bottom line. What? No, you are. They both know I exist. Both of them very much aware that I exist. So you here defending them with false information, and he don't even know you exist. But I'm the man fan. Came up LA Clicker. What's going on? Rebel Eye, what's going on? Yeah, they used to be in Candyland. They're over in Candyland, right? And while they're in Candyland, they can do and say whatever they want. You understand? Elephants fly where they exist on a normal day-to-day basis. You understand? Elephants fly. Tigers bark. Dogs roar. That's what happens. They live in fantasy land. Well, I reject your deposit. Will Latimer, what's going on? G Money Vasquez, what's going on? Will Latimer, what's going on? Listen, we could go back and forth, debate. It don't matter. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But when you start to call me out my name, no, my name is Blue, bro. Not man fan. Not none of that. Richard, my brother in Super Chat, shout out to Blue Blood and Champs are only two channels I mess with. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. Much love to you. Use my name, bro. Volts UK, what's going on? So now you frustrated, so you want to start calling me everything but Blue. Come on, people. Or say Boston Life, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that good on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, salute, good brother. Appreciate you 1,000%. Dropping that good on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Much love to you. You see what I'm saying? Moped Mosey, my brother, what's going on? My brother Mike on Sports. Go subscribe to my brother Mike on Sports. Mike, drop the link. Cedric Battles, what's going on? No, don't turn my name into whatever you want just simply because you can't prove your point. You tried. It was a good try. He offered Joshua offered him $100 million. He should have been undisputed already. Then I proved that not to be true. Oh, no, you're just a man fan. What? I got receipts, bro. Where's yours? Donovan Ducille, brother in the Super Chat. Bro, men understand men. Boys don't. That's a fact. No, it's more like real understand real. It's more reality understands reality, and fiction land understand fiction land. Period. Lunatic Menace, my brother in Super Chat. Real talk, I don't even think Anthony Joshua can last 8-round exhibition fight versus Mike Tyson. Brown Squad Inc., what's going on? Hey, so Travis Touchdown, what's going on? So my thing is this, Fight Night, what's going on, right? Is that the point is, the fact is this. Anthony Joshua's fighting this week, and you don't hear nothing about it. You hear more about Deontay Wilder's suit than Anthony Joshua's fight. SG Pass, what's going on? That's the facts. I'm here talking about a press conference that actually took place today. FSU, what's going on? I'm talking about a press conference that took place today, right? That took place today. I'm talking about Anthony Joshua, that fight on Saturday. You don't hear no buzz about it. PMD 530, what's going on? Outside of the UK, I'm sure in the UK it's a big deal. Ricky Rounds, what's going on? Timmy Chips Jr., what's going on? I'm sure in the UK it's a big deal. Fred Creech, what's going on? Lord Sweat Real, what's going on? But over here, you don't hear nothing about Joshua. I'm sure over in the UK, you hear about Wilder, what he said today. Everything he said today is headlines over there today. Damon Connor, what's going on? I'm just talking the truth. We deal with facts over feelings. Kamal Booth, what's going on? We deal with facts over feelings over here, bro. The facts is he's a big fish in a small pond. He's a big fish in a small pond. Deontay Wilder is a big fish in a large pond. It just is what it is. I'm sure everything Deontay Wilder said today, it was almost a private press conference. If you wasn't a media member, you didn't even know about the press conference. But it gained all types of headlines. I'm going to ask you all a question. We're going to have at least 10,000 people here, right? So let me ask you all a question. Who knows that Anthony Joshua's press conference is tomorrow? And what time is it? This is true facts. Who knows Anthony Joshua's press conference is tomorrow? Who knew that? Outside of the members that are media, because obviously we know. But who knows that Anthony Joshua's press conference tomorrow morning in the United States at 8 o'clock in the morning? Who know that? Gip 91, brother in the super chat, dropping that good on your boy Blue in the super chat. Just here dropping that good. He said, keep knocking upside the head with the real talk. 100. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate it, my brother Gip 91, dropping that good on your boy Blue in the super chat. Fly High 89, my brother super chat. Hearn told Joshua, don't worry, we will promote the fight by announcing your lifetime contract to me. Yeah, we knew more about that than the actual fight. His press conference is tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's another barrier. The time frame difference. So if it's at 8 o'clock in the morning here, that means it's at 5 o'clock on the West Coast. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, New York time, Eastern time. That means it's 5 in the morning if you're in LA. Big Lake Show, what's going on? D-Dub, what's going on? Who knew about that? Joshua Devin, what's going on? And it's not a slight to him. It's just the truth. Around the world, what's going on? It's just the truth. The truth of the matter is, right? Texas Bulldog Boxing, what's going on? Ricky Rhymes said, Joshua lives about 5 miles away from me, and nobody here, real underground fans over here, don't even rate him. Facts. This is somebody in the UK. Ricky Rhymes lives in the UK. Brandon Adam Perry, what's going on? I'm not making this up. Goddess of Lord Rob, peace and blessings, Queen. Cons 2911, what's going on? I'm not making this up. I'm just telling you the truth. People don't like the truth, man. They like to live in, I told you guys, fiction land. They like the candy land. Unicorns and mermaids, they exist in their world. Just is what it is. So when I tell you the truth, man, you get here, man. Oh man, Blue, man, you. What are you talking about? And Deontay0YS knows better. He been here for years. So I don't know, and I ain't seen Deontay0YS in a month of days. So you poke your head out today to try to say, man, you just a man fan. And then when I prove you wrong, you have nothing to say. So then you just started. My name turns from Blue to all types of other things. See, they go by the pay, right? They'll tell you, well, Joshua gets paid $25 to $30 million a fight. So that's what they go off of to try to tell you that he's a bigger star than Deontay Wilder. That's what they'll tell you. But the fact of the matter is, you are just, you get paid what you negotiate. Has nothing to do with your star status. In some instances, if you're a Floyd Mayweather, a Canelo Alvarez, yeah, you get paid what you negotiate. But Deontay Wilder got paid $30 million to fight Tyson Fury the first fight, got $30 million to fight him the second fight, and he's getting $30 million to fight him right now. So what are you talking about here? Jaquan Pickett, what's going on? What are we talking about here? So they'll base it off of money. Well, you look at the money, and then they'll tell you about pay-per-views. So then I tell you about pay-per-views, right? The pay-per-views, it's simple. The UK pay-per-views, every fight is on pay-per-view. And the fights compared, you do the comparison, the numbers, pay-per-view for us compared to theirs, it'd be like $15, $20. It's a difference. Chris Ray, what's going on? Cartel Courts, what's going on? It's a difference. The ticket prices for the fights is a difference. It's not the same. Riding the Rock, what's going on? Mr. G, what's going on? Raj Shino, what's going on? It just is what it is. So if you have a Joshua fight, his pay-per-view is at $25. Deontay Wilder's pay-per-view is at $75. That means you have to pay 3 times the amount to watch Deontay Wilder fight on pay-per-view than you have to do with Anthony Joshua. 3 times the amount. And yes, he is an Olympic gold medalist. So he should be promoted very, very well. But again, you get what you negotiate. Period. Show your boxing IQ. What's going on? Let me give you another example, right? Charles Martin got like $8 million to fight Anthony Joshua. That's more than Terrence Crawford has ever made in any fight. Is Charles Martin the biggest star than Terrence Crawford? SG Pass, what's going on? Is Charles Martin the biggest star than Sean Porter? No. He got $8 million. Is he a bigger star than Mikey Garcia? No. Mikey Garcia against Jesse Vargas got $7 million. Charles Martin got $8 million to fight Anthony Joshua. Almighty Chills, what's going on? Because they bought the belt. No slight to you, Charles Martin. You know you my guy. I like Charles Martin. I'm just speaking the facts here. We got to deal with facts over feelings. And it's no slight to Charles Martin. I'm just speaking the facts. Right? The facts is Charles Martin got paid more than Terrence Crawford ever has in his career. Sean Porter, I don't think Sean Porter ever, well, he might have against Errol Spence, around $8 million to $10 million, maybe around there, right? So it's what you negotiate. So when we use it, well, he got paid this, means he's a bigger star. No, it doesn't. So Canelo Alvarez is nowhere near a bigger star than Manny Pacquiao. His last, 4 fights, he got paid more than Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao fought Adrian Broner, got $25 million. He fought Keith Thurman, got $25 million. He just fought Yadena Sugarson. I heard he got about $28 million. Canelo Alvarez got $32 million a fight. Does that mean Canelo Alvarez is a bigger star than Manny Pacquiao? Never. My brother Drew Titan, LLC. Go subscribe to my brother Drew Titan in the building. He said, Blue, we in New York City. Who's checking for AJ over here? Other than the cats in the village. LOL. You ain't right, champ. Keep them up. Keep them up, champ. Keep them up. Salute to my brother Drew Titan. Drew, drop the link. Valicus, what's going on? Right? Chick Cicerelli, my brother in Super Chat. I live in Hollywood. Ain't getting up at 5 a.m. to watch no press conference for Anthony Joshua. Trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. So my thing is, people will use his pay. Yeah, he getting paid. He marketed himself very well. I'm happy that Anthony Joshua getting paid. He should. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He's a superstar in the UK, right? He's definitely a superstar in the sport of boxing, for sure. But we got to keep it real. We got to keep it 100% authentic, man. Tony Scott, what's going on? We just got to keep it one. Let's keep it 1,000, right? Deontay Wilder's a big fish in a big pond. Anthony Joshua is a big fish in a small pond. According to my brother, Hardbody J. Timo dropped this info on me. There are 7 states in the United States, 7 that are bigger than the UK. There's 7 states that's bigger than the UK. 7 states that's bigger than the entire country. 7. There's 7 states. Salute to my brother Hardbody J. Timo. 7 states in the states that are bigger than the UK overall. CJ, LV Live, what's going on? So, brother told me I think he told me what's one of the states? I know Alaska, Texas, California. There's a few more, right? Right? Flo Green, what's going on? So there's a few more. What is it? Texas, California, Alaska. Well, what's the other ones? It's four more. It's four more. No, New York and Pennsylvania, Florida, not big enough. It's four more though. It's not Pennsylvania. Stephen Lamontes Hawkins, what's going on, great brother? He gave me he gave it to me, right? Oh, Hardbody J Timo said it's 11, bro. Okay. Which ones is it? Salute to my brother Hardbody J Timo, because he dropped the info on me. He told me. He said it's 11 states bigger than it. 11? Keith Lee, what's going on? 11 states? Twizzy, West Philly, my brother, what's going on? Where you been at, great brother? Chua Coronado, what's going on? Oregon, Montana, Alaska, Texas. I mean, come on, man. So that means Deontay Wilder, there's people that know him in these places. So let's just say you take a percentage. You take 5% out of those states. Just 5%. That's more people. That's more people he appealing to than Joshua in his own country. I mean, come on, let's be real. Wade have 31. He said it's 11, not 7. Okay. Zane, Tevin Smith, what's going on? Gilbert Vargas said, you look stressed out. No, I ain't stressed out at all, brother. Doing very, very well. I'm doing very well. I ain't stressed out at all. It's just that, hey, man, how many likes we got, though? Because we should, that's stressing me out. Gold Standard, what's going on? Clay King, what's going on? Alaska, there you go. There you go. My brother Hardbody J Timo. M Dub, what's going on? Alaska, Texas, Oregon, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, California, and Michigan. Wait a minute. Nevada is bigger than the UK? Oh, come on, man. Get the likes to how we have 650 likes. We should have at least 1.1K likes, man. I'm not opening up the phone line until we get them likes up to 1.1K. No, sir. Twizzy West Philly said, working good, brother. Down here, Louisiana, Louisville, Kentucky. Then I'll be headed up to Indiana. Okay. Be careful out there. Be safe out there. Grail Silvelli, what's going on? Get the likes up to 1K, man. I'll open the phone lines up. Watch it. What's going on? Once we get them likes up to 1.1K, we'll open up the phone lines. I ain't opening up the phone lines and got to keep saying, smash the like button. Smash. No. Aziki Young, what's going on? Carlo Realist, what's going on? Reno Ordenes, what's going on? Ordenes, what's going on? See what I'm saying? Broly will show the fight on TV for free in the Netherlands. In the U.S., it's a pay-per-view fight. It's always a pay-per-view fight here. It's what they doing to us. My brother Hardbody J Timo in the super chat. He said Alaska, Texas, Oregon, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, California, and Michigan. 11. And Deontay Wilder's a big fish here. Come on, people. What are we talking about? Don't tell me, let's not go off of, well, he gets paid. You know why? Because he has all of these what you call them, endorsement deals. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He should. He should. Loving Algator said, Blue, almost every state on the West Coast is bigger. Amazing. Come on. Amazing. Amazing. So yeah, when you tell me, oh, in the UK, yeah, well, okay, that's equivalent to him just staying in one state and being a massive star there. Imagine that. Imagine him just being a massive star in Michigan. Marvin Rollins Jr., what's going on? You heard what Floyd Mayweather said. Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua are well known in their country, not here, not globally. They're not. When you're a superstar here in the States, it's completely different than being a superstar anywhere else. It just is. Bronchi Malik, what's going on? So now Deontay Wilder then shook up the media once again when he said, see, they thought he was going to say, hey, man, I'm not going to wear the suit, man, because the suit affected me. That's what they was looking for. Boxing Redemption, Momtown Slim, what's going on? And Conquest 2, what's going on? Right? So now they wanted him to say, no, I'm not going to wear it because it was too heavy. That's the reason I lost. That's what they was looking for. But when he said, he shocked them when he said, no, I'm going to wear it. And it's going to be even better and bigger than that. And then he said, he embraced it. And then he said, I'm going to do it bigger than any other time I did it. And he said, nobody else is doing it like me with the suit. So just stay tuned to what we got in store. Now what you got to say? I know they're going to take it and say, well, he's going to wear a suit and that's going to be the reason he lost, so on and so forth. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. It's Thursday, people. We're going into Thursday. And there's no buzz about Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk outside of us hardcore boxing fans and media members. That's it. Facts over feelings. What's going on? That's it. He said he's a liar and a hypocrite. Who are you talking about? That's it. The fact is what it is. No, baby. Facts over feelings. Here we go. Here we go. I got another one. Come on, brother. How you gonna take my name, make it your profile name, and then use it incorrectly, bro? Facts over feelings. How you gonna say, bro, how you gonna wear a suit you claim cause your legs to be too tired? Did you hear the interview, Facts Over Feelings? Now let's deal with Facts Over Feelings. Let's deal with Facts Over Feelings. Let's do it. Let's do it. He said he immediately used that excuse after the fight. Did you do your homework? Mad Kappa, what's going on? Yes or no, great brother? Did you do your homework on this? But before I get into it, because I like you, Facts Over Feelings, you're my guy. But did you do your homework on this? No, and be truthful. Let's deal with Facts Over Feelings. Did you do your homework on this? Dwayne Bowen, what's going on? Clay King, what's going on? Did you do your homework on this? I love your channel, but immediately after the fight, he stated his suit weight was heavy on his legs. Did you hear him say that immediately after the fight? Did you hear that? Immediately after the fight? You saw him sit down in a press conference and say, my suit was too heavy? Yes or no? Be truthful, great brother. He stated it was one of the reasons alongside the spike ring of the excuse. Okay. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that at all. And you didn't hear nothing about the water immediately after the fight. How could you hear that? Nobody else knew it. So how did you know it? Jackie Ray TV is going on. I was there and around everybody in his camp. And nobody talked about it. There was only a select of people that knew anything about that. So the media didn't know anything about the water. So how did you say he immediately said reference the water being tampered with after the fight? Come on. How did you get that? Where'd you get that from? My brother Bish, B Megastar in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Bish, B Megastar. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with little kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV, my brother Bish Princess's channel. Bish, drop the link. So now you said that immediately after the fight, he referenced his legs because of the suit and because of the water. Now, you do know that water situation. You do know. That's why I asked you. Did you do your research? That's why I asked you. I distinctly said, did you do your research on this? I asked you, great brother. I said, did you do your research before you said these things? And you said, yeah. Okay. So what happened with the water, that didn't come out until the very least like a month or so after the fight. How do you say it immediately? How? It wasn't a public thing. Okay, now you said the legs was immediately after the fight, despite water was a few days after. Okay. So now I'm asking you again. When the situation with the suit and the legs, did you do your research on it? Yes or no? Facts over feelings. It was no such thing as it taking place immediately because only a selective people knew about that. So there was nothing. When I found out about the water and the media found out about the water, it was inside that told us about this, and then it came out. So this was nowhere near the immediately after the fight, like you're stating. So now I'm going to ask you again about the suit with the legs. Did you do your research and actually listen to the interview? Yes or no? Now I'm going to make this a local train for you because I like you. So this is local. This is local for you, great brother, because I like you. Champion Heart, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue in the super chat. Respect to my brother Blue. Hey, I didn't get a chance to chop it up with you in the barbershop last night. You want me to block facts over feelings before he say something? No, let him go. Let him go. Jay Lynn, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? So now, Darlin James, what's going on, great brother? So now you said that he told us this came out about the water. Who did he tell it to? What source? Johnny Player, what's going on? But I want to know about the leg situation in the suit. Jackie Ray TV, what's going on? You punched your ticket to ride this train, but I'm going to make it a local where you can get off at any point in time you so choose because I like you. Roderick Falat, what's going on? Yeah, Teach. That's the brother, Facts Over Feelings. He's just misinformed. That's why this train is local for him. That's why it's local. Lavon Brooks, what's going on? Now, I know you're trying to Google right now, but that's not going to help you. Google's not going to help you. DeHaven Alexander, Dark Truth 2, what's going on? Google's not going to help you. Not going to help you with this one, brother. No. What do you say in the barbershop? No, you on your own with this one. Google's going to tell you, you're on your own with this one. You on your own with this one. That's what he said in the barbershop. I ain't with you on this one. That's what Google going to tell you right now. When you type it in Google, it's going to tell you, no. You on your own with this one. That's what Google getting ready to tell you. Kai 845, what's going on? So then you said that. Now you said that you're going off of what Wilder said. So that's why I asked you, did you listen to the interview in its totality? Michael James 616, my brother, On Point Dogs, what's going on? Lottie Dredd, what's going on, great brother? That's why I'm asking you, did you listen to the interview? Or you going off? Did you even hear the interview? Or you going off of what people said? The actual interview, did you hear it? Yes or no? Google ain't gonna help you, great brother. Which was the suit way too heavy, causing his legs to feel some type of way? Wilder said that himself, man. Okay. No. Thank you. No, Google ain't gonna help him with this one. No, sir. You on your own with this one. Rottweiler, what's going on, great brother? So now, Jeremy 2684, what's going on? So now let me help you out. So now what took place is that he was doing the interview, and while he was doing the interview, right, with Kevin Iole, and so what happened was, G Minor, what's going on? Is that Kevin Iole said to him, your legs didn't look right. You didn't look yourself from the beginning of the fight. What happened? What was going on with your legs? Why didn't your legs look right? And he said, I don't know what was going on with my legs, man. Maybe it was the suit. Maybe my suit was too heavy. Maybe the suit was too heavy. So now let's put these Lego pieces together. So he himself was seeking out what was wrong with his legs. He didn't know. El Harper Reptiles, what's going on? He himself, he didn't know what was wrong with his legs. Thus the reason why he said, I don't know. Maybe the suit was too heavy. I don't know. So he couldn't pinpoint and directly tell you what was the issue. But later on down the line, when he come to the conclusion that it was something in his water that affected the way he felt, then he said, well, now I know what it was, that some of my waters was tampered with. So he didn't say it as a fact. He didn't say, well, it was the suit. He said, maybe it was the suit. He didn't know. So it's just like when you go to the doctor and the doctor say, hey, you got a stomach, something's wrong with your stomach. What's wrong with your stomach? And you go to the doctor and you tell him, man, I don't know what's wrong with my stomach. Maybe it was something I ate yesterday. You can't identify and directly point to what was the cause. And then maybe the doctor will tell you, no, it wasn't the shrimp you ate yesterday. Or maybe it wasn't the beef tacos that you ate yesterday. Maybe it was the shrimps you had that you're allergic to the shrimps. And then, so maybe he may be telling people, man, I think those tacos I ate yesterday was the reason and the cause as to why I didn't feel right. But then you go to the doctor and doctor tell you, no, maybe it's that you're allergic to shrimp. Oh, now I get it. So what he said to Kevin Iole, when Kevin Iole led him down that path, by saying that your legs didn't look right from the beginning. You didn't look like yourself from the beginning. You seem to not have no legs from the opening bell. What was wrong with your legs? So that means Kevin Iole even identified and confirmed what Deontay Wilder was feeling when Deontay Wilder said, my legs didn't feel right. I ain't have no legs. So Kevin Iole, he confirmed that, right? And so he says, well, maybe it was the suit. He's trying to pinpoint and focus on and find out why his legs wasn't there himself. But people took that and made it fact that he said the suit was the reason that his legs was gone. Twizzy West Philly, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Said facts over feelings, gracefully bow out. This is why he said facts over feelings, gracefully bow out. This is why you still can, good brother. Throw in the towel. Just do it, man. Just do it, brother. It's all right. It's all right. Salute to my brother Twizzy West Philly in the Super Chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Be careful out there driving on the open road, great brother. And Quest 2, my brother in Super Chat. Salute to you. So that's what he said. That's why I asked you, did you listen to the interview? Joshua Sawyer, the Libra 926, what's going on? So therefore, Ethiopians, what's going on? Nev's Nation, what's going on? So therefore, he never said that the suit was the reason that his legs were gone. He himself didn't understand or realize or pinpoint what was going on with his legs and his body. So then once he realized and come to the conclusion, that's why it said, how could he say that immediately after the fight when he didn't know about the water and he didn't discuss the water until later on himself? So how could immediately after the fight he say, well, it was the suit and the water? That wouldn't add up. And if it was the water, If you had the water that was no good, right? Then it didn't matter what the suit did because the water was going to affect you anyway. And Quest 2, my brother in the super chat, much love. I appreciate you. You follow me? Johnny Player, my brother in the super chat. He said, Blue, do you think the same thing happened to Joshua in the first fight with Ruiz? I remember him saying he didn't feel right. I have reason to believe that exact same thing, Johnny Player. Sylvester Solomon, 2011, what's going on? Aaron Butler, 262, what's going on? Drake Daniels, what's going on? Levon Brose, what's going on? I have reason to believe it was the same thing, Johnny Player. I've always felt that way. Do you know they said Anthony Joshua came out the locker room without his shoes on? First of all, how did they even allow him to? Nobody realized Anthony Joshua didn't have on shoes. P. McGuire, what's going on? Jack T, what's going on? Nobody realized AJ came out and didn't have no shoes on? More motivation. What's going on? Jason Smith, what's going on? And did AJ look like himself? Now, I got to give credit to Andrew Ruiz as well, right? But the facts remain the facts. AJ didn't look like himself, man. Paul Porter, what's going on? Tired of being broke, what's going on? AJ didn't look nothing like himself. And I've heard from very, very credible sources. Nick J, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing today? On Point Dogs, what's going on? Jesse R, what's going on? Almighty Chills, what's going on? I've heard from very great sources. Actually, I got a friend that's security at Madison Square Garden told me that he was standing at the locker room when AJ came out without his shoes on. And they had to get him back in the locker room to put his shoes on. How did he put his boxing gloves on and his robe and they didn't realize he didn't have his shoes on to make the ring walk? Huh? Finn's Life 2000, what's going on? How? Now, I know he had on white socks and white boots, but nobody noticed this dude didn't have on no shoes? Huh? Terry Smooth Jr., what's going on? Rocco 3, what's going on? Bro, what was your team doing? Ronell and Uncle David Opinion Show, what's going on? Gary Source, what's going on? Like, who you had that? There's a team around AJ. They wrapped his gloves. They wrapped his hand. They put his robe on. They didn't realize he didn't have his shoes on? Huh? Fred Mill said maybe he drank some tea. My son in the building. What's going on with you, John? I love you too, baby boy. Alon so amazing. What's going on, great brother? Man, how they not realize this dude ain't have no shoes on? Come on, people. Come on, people. Nobody looked at his feet and like, bro, you ain't got no shoes on, bro. You ain't got your boxing shoes on. That's like coming out and walking out with no gloves on. Like, nobody realized that he ain't had no gloves on? Come on, man. That's hard. I'm hard pressed to feel that way. And then what confirmed it, remember, Anthony Joshua's father was completely unhappy after the fight. And he went and rushed Showtime the guy. What's going on? Remember he rushed Eddie Hearn after the fight? Lil said it. What's going on? Remember that? He rushed Eddie Hearn after the fight in the ring. That's me. No, that's the truth. That's the truth, bro. I know a security guard that worked at the Garden that night and told me, bro, he walked out the locker room with no shoes on. And they had to tell him, and they said that he started to like get nervous or panic attack or whatever. And his father, Tariq Reed, what's going on? Yep. His father was not happy. Remember, his father rushed Eddie Hearn in the ring. His father rushed Eddie Hearn in the ring. Look at it. He was trying his best to get at Eddie Hearn. Yeah, that's me. That's boxing for you, bro. That's boxing. Yeah, he was Ahmad is Ahmad. He was not happy with Eddie Hearn at all. Not happy with Eddie Hearn at all. You got to ask yourself, why was he so irate like that? Jay Hagrid, what's going on? For what? What saw him be so irate? And they was trying to calm him down. Calm down. Even Anthony Joshua was like, no, Dad, no, Dad. Why? You ain't never seen Joshua's father like that. Why? He knew what was going on. We still don't got those lights up, huh? Still, huh? Dragging our feet, are we? Stephen Jonigan, what's going on? My brother on the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother on the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. Terrence dropped the link. Yeah, Nick J. She said, I'm wondering why AJ re-signed after all. And then he signed a lifetime deal. Huh? Cyrus Guy, what's going on? You don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. You signed a lifetime deal? Facts, Ricky Rounds. Nick J, why would you sign a lifetime deal? And then Eddie Hearn said, that means if you want to come back at 60, I own the rights. Wow. Alex Sedon, what's going on? Ricardo Melrose, my brother, what's going on? Wow. Rat City Woodwork, what's going on? Get the lights to 1.1K. I could have been open the phone lines, but y'all dragging your feet. My brother Drew Titan LLC in the building, the super chat. And whatever was in AJ's system wore off fast. Sure did. Well, like, and here's the thing, right, Drew? Remember when he was standing in the corner looking at the referee? Zoomverse, what's going on? Now, I know he was taking punches. Right? Anna Israel, what's going on? Yeah, he signed a lifetime deal. A lifetime deal. But the way he was looking at the referee, and then the things he said, because people love to say Wilder made up excuses, but they completely gloss over and forget what AJ said after the Ruiz fight. Eric Holt, what's going on? Remember, he said it was the crowd that confused him and distracted him. That's why he lost. Then he said it was the referee that the referee confused him because the rules is different in the UK. Then he said it was a punch from the guards, the boxing guards. Then he got caught with a lucky punch. Yep, Nick J. He looked so puzzled and he didn't look. Nick J. Did he look hurt? He just looked like he didn't know where he was at. Not from the punch. He just looked confused. He looked lost. He looked puzzled. Like, what's going on around here? Brown on boxing. What's going on? Yeah, that's what he said. It was the punch from the boxing guards. What'd you come out like that for?
This one?
No, Kim. Is that black?
Oh, you said black?
Sure did. I said you open my drawer.
The first,
open the first drawer, and it's right there. It's black.
What?
You don't feel what's going on with you?
Oh, yeah. He didn't dye his face.
Sub-Zero, what's going on? It's coming from my ear. CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell in the building. What's going on with you? Yeah, they said Joey DeWeco knocked him out in sparring. Yep, Foxy Brown said he looked like he didn't know where he was at. Yeah, he looked completely Paragon of Principle. What's going on? He looked like he didn't look hurt at all when he's standing in the corner. He like, Yeah, he signed a lifetime deal, man. Lifetime. Lifetime, AJ. Bro. Ain't no relationship guaranteed. Lifetime? A lifetime deal, bro? Come on, bro. How did that even come about? That's what I want to know. How did it even come about? How did it even become an option that it was a lifetime deal? I know Anthony Joshua didn't go into that office and say, I want to sign with y'all for the rest of my life. I know he didn't. Bro, what if he loses on Saturday? Malik Haru Asar, what's going on? If he loses on Saturday, and now Matchroom and Eddie Hearn have the rights to him and be like, man, you know what, man? You're going to have to sit on the shelf. Man, you're going to have to sit on the shelf. What could he do about it? Nothing. Nothing. Forever. No, Nick J. He the Cardi B. Forever. You remember the Nick J? You remember the Cardi B? Forever. You remember that scene? There you go, Nick J.
A girl have beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever. A girl have beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever. A girl have beef with me, she gonna have beef with me
Forever. Smash that like button, get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button, get the likes to 1.1K. Forever. AJ signed up. Cardi B. Forever, AJ? Really? Forever. Smash that like button, man. Get the likes all the way up so I can open up these phone lines, man. I'm about to see if the historian coming on. See how the historian is feeling tonight. Let's see if we can get the historian on. Big Block, what's going on? Forever. Houston, Texas, 056. Curtis Bridges, Travis Touchdown, what's going on? Alfred Yashirala, what's going on? 931 likes. Ain't that something? We should be at 1.1K. Easy. Let me see. Nate Woolbright, my brother, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? They expected Deontay Wilder to back off of the suit. They didn't expect him to say, you know something, I'm going to wear the suit and I'm going to wear it proudly. And then say, I got, it's going to be even more special moving forward. They didn't expect that. They didn't expect that at all whatsoever. Tyler Smith, what's going on? They didn't expect that at all. Who winning, Canelo or Caleb Plant? Man, it's a 50-50 fight. I still got to lean towards Canelo Alvarez. Chris Holmes, what's going on? Eddie Rowland, what's going on? I don't know, man. I want to – a part of me feel like Caleb Plant is going to win. But another part of me feel like Canelo Alvarez – I'm hard – I don't know, man. I'm in between a rock and a hard place. Jeremy McNeil, what's going on? I'm in between a rock and a hard place when it comes to this, right? So Caleb Plant, boxing skills, he has everything, all the tools and the confidence to beat Canelo Alvarez. Right? everything it takes. But then on the flip side of it, right, Ray Finney, what's going on? I'm hard pressed, Urban Washington, what's going on? To see, I could see Canelo Alvarez just putting him in where he wanted him to be, man. I don't know, bro. It's hard for me. Let me see if the historian. Geraldo Valencia, brother in Super Chat. Blue, you got me hitting the like over and over. LOL. Nothing happens. Open them phone line. He said, oh, nothing happening. Opening them phone lines. Yeah, man. Get the likes up to 1.1K, man. So I feel like Holy Seven Time, what's going on? Mike the Dealer, what's going on? Uncle Mayor, what's going on? I feel like, a part of me after that press conference, being a prisoner of the moment, I'm saying to myself, Canelo Alvarez is gonna win. Michael Channel, what's going on? You see what I'm saying? Jermaine Sutherland, what's going on? I'm watching it and I'm like, man, Canelo gonna win. I mean, Caleb Plant gonna win after watching the press conference. But as I settle down, Tremont George, what's going on? Galveston County, Texas, what's going on? Salute to Texas, right? As I settled down and I watched it, and I'm like, man, it's hard to bet against Canelo, man. You understand? It's like, do you pick against Floyd? Do you pick against Canelo? Do you pick against Manny Pacquiao? It's hard to pick against them. It's hard to pick against them, man, because they're consistent. Canelo Alvarez is consistent, man. We know what he's going to get. Outside of the Lara fight, now, obviously, we saw some bad nights, right? We saw the Floyd Mayweather fight, the Lara fight, but it was more so the historian is coming on. It was more so of what they did than what he didn't do. You understand? If that makes sense. It's more of what they did. Nick J said, Ugas just showed you Plant for the upset. Oh, man. She been right all year. She been right all year. She said Caleb Plant for the upset. See, my thing, right, Nick J, is this, right? Can he keep up the pace for 12 rounds? Can he keep up that pace for 12 rounds? That's what puzzles me. Like, I seen him fade in the back half of the Uskatigi fight. We can't make too much of the Caleb Truitt fight. That's where the confusion comes in. Eric, what's going on? That's where the confusion comes in. So it's just hard for me, man. Oh, Nick J picking a knockout for Caleb Plant. She said it ain't going 12. You think he gonna knock Canelo out? You think he gonna knock Canelo out? Johnny Player says she tripping. Razy 2D, what's going on? Johnny Player says she tripping. Anthony Jones, what's going on? Brandon Adam Perry said David Benavidez got the best gas tank at 168. Yeah, but she said that or the corner will stop it. Jay Lynn said, I hope he get Canelo back for that push. GB Lifetime Videos, what's going on? 8-4 Plant wins. Jay Fresh, what's going on? Now let me ask you this question, Nick J. Do you think Caleb Plant can win a decision on the scorecards? Pound King, what's going on? Paragon of Principle, my brother in Super Chat. I'm betting 600 to 1,200 on Plant by split decision. You're a good man. Ben Black, what's going on? You're a good man, brother. Oh, you heard me? DeAndre Carey, what's going on? Brother, you putting 1,200 on Caleb Plant by split decision? You a good man, bro. Twizzy West Philly, I haven't heard anything yet, but that's a good thing. High five trucking, what's going on? Because usually you would hear, who's that? Who's that? Usually you would hear Floyd and Leonard Ellaby immediately come out and debunk it and tell you it ain't happening. They ain't say nothing. The way to see the judge has been cheating, no. That's why I say it won't go 12. He knows what he has to do, what has to be done. Willis Harris Sr., what's going on? Benny Blanco, what's going on? Scott Cardona, what's going on? The historian is going to be coming on. Send him the link. Jose Ayala, what's going on? Terry Gamble, what's going on? Canelo by way of knockout. Jay Lynn said if Plant conditions well and jabs and works the ring, he has a chance. That's what I see it as. Reg Logue, what's going on? But he did show me that he can frustrate Canelo. Canelo's frustrated, man. He's frustrated. Sean Pitts, what's going on? He's frustrated. Canelo's frustrated. Period. He's gotten frustrated. It just is what it is. Now, we know that he's going to use all of those other things as a reason for why he pushed Caleb Plant. No. Caleb Plant is living rent-free in Canelo head. He's living rent-free in his head. Blue Arc, what's going on? I can't see the judges giving it to him. There's too much at stake. There's never been an undisputed Mexican heavy, a 4 major sanction body Mexican world undisputed champion. That's never been done. I can't see the judges giving it to him. And he will be creating history 2 times over. You understand? What's at stake here? Canelo Alvarez to create history 2 times over. He could become the first undisputed 4 major sanction belt holder, Mexican-born fighter in the history of sport of boxing. And he could be the first undisputed champion at super middleweight. I'm hard-pressed to see them. I can't see them giving Caleb Plant a decision. Uncle Man, my brother in Super Chat, Canelo turned super red when Plant said he cheats. Facts. Terry, Big Brother in Life, what's going on? I'm hard-pressed to see the judges. I can't see it. Nicholas Simmons, what's going on? DVT Gang, what's going on? He said, nah, just watch judges can't go against Canelo. That's what I'm saying. I'm hard-pressed to see that. Trian and Judah, what's going on? Snipes Max 84, what's going on? Mr. 717, what's going on? Man, y'all be having some long names, bro. Snipes Mac 84, Mr. 717. I can't see the judges saying Caleb Plants, unless he clearly wins, right? DeAndre Carey, what's going on? Sure did, DeAndre Carey. He said, man, they trying to bring down the whole country. What? Man, no, you and 4 fighters tested positive. What are you talking about? What you mean they trying to bring down the whole country? Jack Don, what's going on? Elijah Jones, what's going on? What you mean they trying to bring down our whole country? Bro, you tested positive. Not the whole country. Don't try to put that on there. Don't try to do that. See, that's what I'm saying. Felix Mays, BO, what's going on? They try to use that, but then when you say, oh, Justo Chavez, what's going on? They try to use that, right, as a deflection tactic, always as leverage and coach show dry race, what's going on? and they'll tell you Cody Maxwell's going, oh, it's never about race. It's never about this. It's not this. But when it fits the narrative, then it is about that. Then it's about that. Now Caleb Plant is just trying to bring down the whole country. Come on, stop. Johnny Play, my brother in Super Chat. Plant said Canelo breathe smells like clenbuterol. That's why Canelo pushed him. He did. Hey, he's still going in right now. He's still going in right now on Twitter. Dahlia, Antoinette, peace and blessings to you, Queen. How you doing? Where you been at? Ernie V, what's going on, great brother? Marcus Alvarado, what's going on? Right? So now he's talking about, oh, they just saying that to bring down the whole country. So he's trying to bring the whole country into play so he could try to see and make it about that. Then it's deflection. Now your attention is off of what's really what the question really was about. Nick J said, you can't win no more clear than what just happened a few weeks ago. He can't leave it in their hand. That's a fact. Yola Brand, what's going on? PGH Big Dog, what's going on? King Stubbs, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Salute, Blue. I feel Canelo only picking fighters that he thinks he can outbox, but won't pick a real rumble. But this is going to be a wake-up call. But Canelo gets the win. Yeah, I think Plant is going to give him. Caleb Plant is very, very confident. Epic Eyes, what's going on? Irvin Washington, what's going on? New Jersey, what's going on? Caleb Plant is very, very confident. He believes in his ability and his skill set. We got the historian, my brother, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host. What's goody with you, Kurt?
I ain't nothing, Blue, man. What's going on with you? What's up, family? The chat. How's everybody doing on this Wednesday evening?
Man,
Yes,
Kurt, it was entertaining yesterday. Everything Boxing Sports. My brother Keon in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Keon. Everything Boxing Sports. Geraldo Valencia, brother in the Super Chat. Blue, I hit the like about 50 more times. Hook us up. Open them phone lines. Yes, sir. I'm going to open up the phone lines. Let me just get the historian opinion on a few things. Then we'll open up the phone lines. But yeah, Kurt, man, we had a first things first, man. How you feeling, Kurt?
It's been a rough week, man. But I gotta trek on, man. I'm a fighter, man. I gotta keep doing it, man. I'm in the 10th round in a heavyweight bout, man, going toe to toe, with dialysis, man. It's tough, but I'm hanging in there, bro.
Yeah, man. Just gotta stay strong, great brother.
Absolutely.
Jay Fresh, Ben Black, Peace Be Free, Ladarius Finley, Tommy Tom, what's going on? Just got to stay strong, great brother. So they put a trek in now?
No, I had a bladder infection, man. So I had to go back to the hospital, man. I was urinating blood. I mean, lots of it, man. And my stomach I was in excruciating pain. And that morning, they rushed me to the hospital, man, and they said, it was they put that, a thing in your, what, and they make you urinate, and they found out it was infection. And I'm telling people, including my wife, I'm arguing with everybody that since dialysis, I had more problems than I had before I went to dialysis. My body feels different, man. I'm weak. When I finish dialysis, man, I can't beat nobody. I can't beat a 15-year-old in a hand wrestling tournament. I'm so weak, and I'm 6'3", 6'4", 275, easy. I'm NFL defensive end big, but that doesn't matter when you're weak like that, man. And they got me, they get ready to hook me up to some antibiotics, because they did it yesterday. I feel better. It's still there a little bit. I'm still like urinating blood a little bit. It's not intense, but after a couple of doses of this IV and Antibiotics, I should be fine. I'll probably go home by Friday. Go back to the rehab. It's been a tough. It's been tough, man. But I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna fight it all the way through, man.
Man, so you're in the hospital right now.
Yeah, I'm at Trinitas Hospital, man. I wanted to leave today, but they said it'll be too soon. You have a bad infection. We're gonna keep you a day or two and make sure the infection is gone. But that antibiotics they're giving me is very powerful, so I might as well stay and wait, lay and wait.
Yeah, man. Prayers go to you, historian, man.
Yeah, man. It's just dialysis is good for my kidneys, but it ain't good for anything else. My legs are swollen. I can't walk right now. I'm in a wheelchair. And I ain't feeling good, and I haven't been eating that much, and but hey, people go through a lot worse than me, man, and I'm gonna fight this thing, man, and let's talk some boxing.
Yes, sir. Gerardo Valencia, brother in the super chat, he says, salute, Kurt.
Salute to you, brother.
Texas Bulldog Boxing in the super chat, salute to the historian.
Salute.
We got Frankie C31 in the super chat. He said, let's go, Kurt. We pulling for you. Hashtag Kurt Strong.
Man, that's a beautiful thing, man. You guys, that's why I do this show I'm doing this show from the hospital because that's how much I love you guys, man.
Yeah. And Quest 2, brother in super chat. He said, peace to the 1-2 punch, Blue and Kurt. Salute to you, great brother.
To me,
Kurt,
this is more than boxing, man. This is a family. I don't care who knows what. I don't care if I know who was champion 1899. I don't care about all that. I just care about us congregating and talking about the sport of boxing because we have a voice. Go ahead, Blue.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, so Kurt, man, yesterday was a exciting day in the sport of boxing, man. Did you see what was taking place?
Yes, sir.
Man, what did you think about it? Me personally, I thought that Canelo Alvarez was out of character, man. He showed his voice was trembling. He seemed to be out of character, man. What'd you make of that whole situation?
I was happy for Caleb Plant. He didn't have this glad to be here like other contenders. He took his flag and he stuck it into the ground. I mean, he hit Canelo. He was cursing at him. The language he was using, I was like, whoa. But in a way, that's a good thing because I never heard anybody talk like that to Canelo. The last time I seen Canelo out of character is when Floyd Mayweather told him to grab the belt, and he didn't grab the belt. I remember that. He wouldn't incorporate people. When they do that, they're uncomfortable with something. But if Caleb Plant could come and put together a game plan, the whole momentum of this fight would turn. If he could get off to a good 2 to 3 rounds and fight his fight like you guys did Pacquiao, his style, it's going to be tough for Canelo to overcome because he can't beat that style. So I loved it. I can't wait now. Can't wait.
I said it, Kurt. I said, man, the entertainment of the value of the whole thing was special in itself, but the confidence of Caleb Plant, man, made me more intrigued to see this fight, Kurt. It made me more intrigued. Salute to Dahlia Antoinette, the queen in the super chat, dropping that half a good on us in the super chat. Said praying for a quick and speedy recovery, Kurt.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot for all you well wishes, man. We on this boxing talk, and that's why I'm here. Boxing is my therapy. It makes me feel better. I'm in the house. I'm sitting on the hospital bed right now, and with the TV on mute, looking at Uncle Drew before I got on the show. So talking about boxing makes me feel 100 times better. But Caleb Plant, I said that nobody would be man enough to beat Canelo Alvarez. I said Billy Joe would quit on the stool. I didn't trust Demetrius Andrade. I didn't trust Charlo. Well, maybe Plant is a diamond in the rough because I didn't know he would react this way to Canelo, man, calling him names, and it was entertaining, man. And I was like, whoa, he's like making me think different. And I'm like, let's see what happens on fight night. If he could just go out there and say, I'm gonna treat him like anybody else. And that's how you overcome that deer in headlights when you've never been on that stage. You treat the fight like it's another fight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Brother Jermaine Bean in the super chat. Kurt, you've been in tough fights before. You'll be okay, great brother.
Thanks a lot, brother.
Mansa Musa Lifestyle in the super chat. Uncle Kurt, respect and love, King. Keep fighting the good fight.
Yes, sir. With you guys behind me, how can I lose?
That's a fact. Quincy Carter, brother in the super chat. I think Caleb's lack of experience on the big stage will be his downfall. What do you think about that, Kurt?
But you can't. Yeah, but no. I'm explaining because I thought for sure that would be the downfall for you guys, lack of experience. But he showed you different. And like I said, once a fighter is locked in and saying, "This is my time, this is my moment," I'm here to beat the guy who they say is number 1 or 2 or whatever. You can't say that because if Caleb Plant follows the game plan and be aggressive and fight smart, then you can't say that. You guys just fought a guy who had 10 times much experience than him, and look what he did. That fight wasn't even close. When I looked at that fight again, that fight wasn't even close. And I'm talking about you guys because he followed the game plan. He was there to win. He wasn't there to look good. He wasn't there to survival. He said to himself, "This is my time. This is my time." And I'm going to prove the doubters wrong. And just like Caleb Plant, he has to have the same mental outlook that you guys had and say, "Hey, I don't care who's in the opposite corner. I'm going in here to win this fight. I got a game plan. I'm gonna follow it, and I'm going to execute it. I will be the undisputed champion." That's what he has to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, Kurt, man. And the size difference, the fact that Canelo pushed him, right? And they never answered. Another thing I love, he stood on his square, right, Kurt? And he took it. Most fighters, they get to that place and they'll say, they'll retract what they've been saying, or they'll water it down. No, he took it to a whole nother level. He said, the difference between you and you is you you this and you this. He called them out their name, but he's completely stood on his square. And he even challenged Brian Custer. When Brian Custer said, "So you think this?" He said, "I ain't making this up. Do you think it?" He said, "Isn't it on record? Isn't it in public record?" Okay, then. Well, we know he cheated. What did you think about that? You there, historian? What happened to the same?
You there, Blue?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yes, sir. Before we start, I want to thank Carolina Ryder and that Cash App for always looking out for me. Thank you, Carolina Ryder, man. Thank you. Much appreciated, good brother. Like in the words of Blue, the good brother. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. So what did you think about that, Kurt? Did you hear what I said? Because
No, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear the last part.
So Caleb Plant, the fact that he stood on his square and he stood by all the statements he made about them having unfair advantages and them using banned substances, right? So he usually, when we get fighters or athletes, whatever, they usually downplay it, right? They get on that stage and they'll water it down, right? And they'll lessen it, right? No, he took it to a whole nother level. Mitch, what's going on? He took it to a whole nother level. Mario Salazar, what's going on? He said, no, they bigotries, they ain't confident. You know, he said it. He's everything he said on social media. He said he repeated it to their face. What did you think about him doing that?
I absolutely loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I'm glad he said it. He didn't leave nothing to chance. You see Canelo face when he said it. You are a drug cheat. He
Yep.
said it in his face. You are a drug cheat. Where you come from, you know that's all you guys do. He called him a drug cheat. But what was funny about the whole thing, the mother flower word. When Caleb Plant used the mother flower word, certain cultures you don't say that because certain cultures think you're talking about their mother.
Right. Right.
I used to work with Latin Americans, so I know.
Right.
You know, and he said, "You talk about my mother? My mother's a mother flower? What? What?" Man, I died. I laughed so hard. I said, "I love it." We see, Blue and chat. We needed this. We needed some juice because I don't want to see Billy Joe Sanders talk. Then he come in there all passive. I'm glad to be here. It's going to be a good fight. Everybody get your tickets, and then that's it. Or another contender. Yeah, you know, Canelo's a good fighter. Hopefully, just hopefully I'll win. Just maybe I'll get lucky. Nobody want to hear that. Caleb Plant came in, took his flag and planted it right into the ground on Canelo's territory. Said, "I'm here." Now, whether that resonates in the ring, November 6th, we don't know. But I'm like what I'm seeing so far.
James Diamond's brother in super chat. Salute King Kurt. You're an inspiration and a warrior. You and Big Bro Blue make me proud to call y'all family. Oh man, we appreciate you, great brother.
Appreciate it, man. One regret, man. You know, when we go to these fights, man, it just hurts me that I can't. Because I would be at every fight. I used to go all the time to meet my brothers in the LDBC, man. You know, I have a hard time getting around, so I just, you know, stay home or whatever. That like bothers me, man, because I can meet Blue, I can meet everybody, BFTB, you know, the people in the chat. But anyway, man, we always got the telephone, and you know, a lot of people hit me behind the scenes, so I got to take what I could get.
Salute, brother Quincy Carter in the super chat. I hear you, Kurt, but Ugas was fighting a 42-year-old Manny. Caleb fighting a prime Canelo.
Yeah, you could you could always bring up the age, but I'm gonna tell you something. Manny can't beat those kind of fighters. He would have had problems with Ugas if he was 32. The fast hands and the fast feet and darting in and out. See, that Manny Pacquiao style is only good when you stand in front of him and you don't have a game plan. Why do you think he looked so good against Ricky Hatton? Ricky Hatton was a crash test dummy, waiting to get knocked out. I don't care who he had in his corner. He had Mayweather in his corner. Mayweather didn't have the fighter. Ricky Hatton was tailor-made for Manny Pacquiao. Tailor-made.
Sharitha Miller, peace and blessing, Queen. How you doing today? Joshua White, brother in super chat. If Plant wins, do you think he will set up a super fight with Benavidez? The press conference will be insane. Also, get well, Kurt. Oh man, he have to fight. First of all, it would be a media rematch, right, Kurt?
Yes.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Canelo people would not let Caleb Plant escape to fight another fighter. It will be a immediate rematch.
Yeah, ain't no way. Julius Letterman, what's going on? Paul Carrick, Brian G, what's going on? R. Espinoza, what's going on? Black Ninja, brother in the super chat. Blue Canelo knows what the word means. He called Andre when he was stormed in the press conference. I think he took issue with being exactly. I got a video coming about that. King Blood, what's going on? Miss 1609, what's going on? Yeah, Black Ninja, I got a video coming about that. So yeah, Kurt. You know, there's no way Canelo's going to allow him to. He definitely knew what the word means, but there's no way Canelo and his team are going to allow them to go into any other fight. Remember, that was part of the reason why they fell out. King Blood, what's going on to begin with? Remember that because he wanted this rematch clause, he wanted that in the rematch clause. Ain't no way Canelo's going to let this fight go without having a rematch clause. My brother Renee Bosch Young in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Renee Bosch Young. Oh, for sure. There's Renee, drop the link. Lamar Pagers, what's going on? There ain't no way there's not going to be no rematch clause. That's just, that goes without saying. No way. No way Canelo going to allow that. Now, Kurt, do you think, because I think most people feel this way, is there any way Caleb Plant can decisively beat him and win on the scorecards?
Yeah. Sometimes the style that he has, you can dominate a fighter and the judges will have no choice but to give you the fight because there's so many eyes. They can't make it that obvious where, you know, Canelo loses badly round after round, and then he gets the nod. You know, they just can't do that. Caleb Plant has to go in and say, I have to fight smart and aggressive. I don't want to hear no throwing 15 punches or 20 punches around and moving around the ring. Be like, oh, I won that round. You're not going to get it. I mean, he just take a look at the Aris Landy Lara fight. He has to be aggressive, let his hands go. You know, you look at spots in the Billy Joe Sanders fight. Billy Joe was doing well, but he has to be better than that. You know, he has to use his height. He has to use his jab. I will use my jab repetitively. Combination punching in and out. You know, some footwork. So he has his hands full because now he up against politics and the fighter. He's up against it against Canelo and the judges. He is, because if it's close, Canelo's getting it.
Mm-hmm. And my thing is this, right? Salute to my brother Drew Titan in the building in Super Chat. He said, Blue, how many times did Fury catch the C-19? I don't know. I think one time, great brother. One time. I think they reported it one time.
Yeah, he might catch it next month.
Yeah. Facts. We know how that goes. And that's that. I'm glad that Moya Source, what's going on? AB, what's going on? What you think, Kurt? Yeah, go subscribe to our basketball channel, man. We're gonna do a live stream, man. I gotta figure out some things with that. Champ B was going on trying to do a live stream last night and can't just get it. Fury just said he caught it twice. Unbelievable. But Kurt, the fact that United Kingdom fans are not allowed to come to the fight, I feel like that's going to be a reason. That's going to be a reason that miraculous something's going to take place and they're going to look to postpone it. I hope not. But what you think about that?
I hope not. But I can see where you're going. I hope politics don't play an ugly game in this fight. I just want to see the fight. So he had a lot of fans the last fight, and he rolled up the emotions of the fans. I'm looking at that too. And this fight, there will be no UK fans. So that kind of, you know, opened my eyes a little bit. So I hope they don't postpone it, like you said. I just hope this fight goes through. I'm really worried that it won't.
Because they'll be allowed to come in November, Kurt.
Right. So don't be surprised they push it back.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, I could see them saying, well, you know, we had something come up. Because remember, they want to, Bob Arum and Frank Warren is already saying that they want to get as much money as possible.
And the UK fans spends a whole lot of money. They will spend the money, and plus, not only that, but it will help Fury from an emotional standpoint. When you have a crowd was that raucous, you would have thought that fight was in England, the second Wilder and Fury fight. It was crazy, maniacal almost. So
that's what I thought when I was in there.
Yeah, and you was there, bro. You was there. How was it, Blue?
It was. Let me see. I think I still got a video of it. Man, it was. I went all the way to the top, and I went all the way to the top of the arena, and I just recorded it, man. And it was amazing. It truly was, man. It's nothing like it, man.
listen, out of all my years of studying fights and being at fights, I have never seen a crowd like Ricky Hatton against Floyd Mayweather. They absolutely took over the whole arena.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I still got that video. Man, that was amazing, Curry, man. I was like,
They support their fighters.
boy, they came out in absolute drones.
Oof. They
Absolute
support.
drones. Oh, I don't have the video no more.
I remember you being there. I remember you talking, you coming from live, and I'm like, man, you thought this fight was in Manchester, England. Look at Ricky Hatton versus Costa Zoo. Costa Zoo didn't have a peep root for him.
Not a single fan in it.
And he mugged Zoo. It was the emotions that carried him to victory.
Mm-hmm.
All the yelling and screaming of Ricky Hatton, man, and his son is following the same footstep if he keeps winning.
Yeah, it was. What you think about Tim Zoo?
I got to see more. He looked okay, but I had to see him against better competition. Him and Ricky Hatton's son. What's his name? Campbell Hatton? Both of them. I have to see more of Tim Zoo, but he might get a title shot. So, yeah, I'm talking. I think they say he'll be mandated to fight Castano. Is that right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, no rest for the weary. Then they thrust him in the spotlight. He's not like his father, but he's tough. But I want to see more. Costa Zoo and Costa Zoo, Tim Zoo, Castano would be a good fight.
Look at this. I found it, Kurt. Look at the lights. That flashing lights was them. And I went to the very top. I'm on the stairs at the very top, Kurt. Look at that. That was amazing, man.
Wow.
It was amazing.
I'm gonna say this, Blue, that when arenas like that, Fury come into the ring, in the crown outfit and the crown gear, it was almost like it was some kind of coronation.
Mm-hmm.
And when people root for you that hard, it becomes a coronation. Like when me and my father was sitting in the theater in the second Leonard and Duran fight that took place in New Orleans, when Ray Charles sung America the Beautiful, my father looked at me and said, Duran ain't winning tonight. He ain't winning. Because the atmosphere and Leonard was charged up. He wasn't going to lose that night.
Mm-hmm.
It's the atmosphere that can propel a fighter to victory.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you imagine? Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson. Like Larry Merchant said, if this fight was in the States, the crowd would have been in an uproar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was an eerie quietness.
It sure was.
Mm-hmm.
Very eerie, very eerie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Emmanuel H. brother in the super chat dropping that half a hundo on us in the super chat. He said 50-piece extra crispy for the historian. Hashtag for us.
Salute to you, brother. Y'all my family, man. I need y'all. Y'all my family.
That's a fact. Skills from New Orleans, brother in super chat. He said, there's no way Canelo lose on scorecards until the fall of the corruption organization WBC. Believe me, there's a correlation.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a fact, man. It's amazing, WBC, man. It should not. This is just boxing overall, man. And my thing is this, right, Kurt? And Quincy Carter, brother in the super chat, once again, he said Kurt and Blue, Winky Wright versus Jamel Charlo. Oh, I'm going Winky Wright.
Oh, Winky Wright. Winky Wright. We'll give him a boxing lesson.
Yeah. Yeah. Too poised, too disciplined. Yeah.
Winky had a... Okay, Blue.
No, go ahead, Kurt.
Winky Wright had a very unique style. He didn't hit hard, but he would put pressure on you with that jab. He would not stop. I thought he beat Bernard Hopkins. I thought he beat Jermaine Taylor, but they gave it to Bernard and Jermaine. But he gave Trinidad and Shane Mosley boxing lessons.
Mm-hmm. Yep, my brother Champside. Salute to my brother Champside in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Champside. He said he was right next to me. Yeah, he was, man. And Champside said, he said, man, look at this crowd when it even made us excited to hear Fury come out because they had the music playing. It's amazing, man. It's an amazing experience. It truly is. Whether you room for him or not, just that experience, you know, the crowd and the you know, him coming out and they sing that song Fury on Fire, that song. Yeah, they sing that, man, and the crowd goes bananas, Kurt.
Listen.
That Fury on Fire.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. They sing that. Oh, man, Kurt.
Listen. When Floyd fought Ricky Hatton, and my friends in Las Vegas telling me that there were so many fans in England, they took over. They was going down the street, banging drums, buying out bars, and all of that. Ricky Hatton, mate. And I'll say, oh, boy. I said, and a lot of people thought it was going to be a tough fight, and it was for a few rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So when the fight took place in that arena, I said, man, you know, the people tell me it was right. But Floyd put on such a dazzling display with his style, because Floyd could fight many styles. What Floyd did, Floyd took the crowd out the fight and then went to work on Hatton and then beat Hatton.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he did. He took the crowd out the fight.
He sure did.
Because that fight could have been very close to the point where Ricky could have fought over his head and Floyd just had a off night and upset or whatever, but Floyd didn't let that happen. Floyd took the crowd out the fight and then he went to work on Hatton.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Timothy Dorsey, brother in Super Chat. Kurt, you will be great, bro. It's tough when you first start, but you will soon feel the difference. I promise you that.
Who said that?
Timothy Dorsey. He's on dialysis too, I think.
All right, Timothy, man. Thanks for the heads up, brother. I appreciate that, and I'm gonna hold you to that.
Mm-hmm. Brother Carolina Ryder, he said I was in section 212, seat 5, right in front of ESPN broadcast station, and tell me that, man, that crowd, man. It's when Wilder came out, it was like, you know, when Wilder came out, Kurt, it was like when Drago came out for Rocky IV, and the crowd, everything went black, and the light was on the tunnel. Man, that's how it was when he came out, man. That was just amazing, man. Even when Wilder came out, Kurt, against Luis Ortiz, woof. The second time, oh man, Kurt, the second fight, oh man, talk about amazing. And that was against Ortiz. Tyson Fury wasn't there, so it wasn't the UK fans. But man, Kurt, man, it was just going boom, 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 like in different sections of the arena. When he you could see him up on the big screen right before he got to the opening of the tunnel. So the crowd stood up and just went bananas. As soon as you seen him on the getting ready to come to the tunnel, right to the entrance, the whole crowd went bananas because, you know, they showed him on the big screen, and it just went boom, boom, boom. Man, it was amazing, Kurt. That was amazing too.
Unbelievable. When we say there's not like a heavyweight title fight, there's not like a heavyweight title fight.
Nothing like it. As a matter of fact, Kurt, right before Wilder and Ortiz came to the ring, they introduced all the heavyweight legends. They had, well, that was there. And they had all of them come in the ring. Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson. Who else was there? I know it was them three was there. I think it was Ernie Shavers. And man, when they showed Mike Tyson on the screen, he had a red leather jacket. He had an all black with a red leather pea coat.
Mm-hmm.
And when they showed him on the screen, Kurt,
they lost it, huh?
Oh my goodness! You know they introduced him last, of course. Man, the whole crowd stood up as if he was walking in front of you, with their phones out.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. But like you said, Kurt, ain't nothing like a heavyweight fight.
Nothing like it. It surpasses. It's like an event.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. It's an event.
Yep. Sure is. Timothy Dorsey, brother in Super Chat, once again. And for the Joshua and Fury troll, Joshua got knocked out by the Michelin Man, and Fury is about to get a more combat beating. David Da Vinci, what's going on? Robert Singleton, brother in Super Chat. Get well soon, Kurt. Who you got? Bud versus Tito Trinidad.
That's a tough fight. That's a tough fight. At 147, I might have to go with Trinidad, man. Trinidad was a absolute killer, but Bud can do most things. Bud can box that would give Trinidad problems. I would have to go with Trinidad, but Bud would be a live underdog. I wouldn't even be surprised if he wins.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree, man. Let's start taking some phone calls, Curry. You want to start taking some phone calls?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to open up the phone lines for you good people, man. I know y'all been waiting. So we're going to open up the phone lines. But in the meantime, Kurt, yeah, so what was I just going to ask you?
I got something to say.
Go ahead.
You want to see how a fighter star has dimmed because of a rivalry? Look at Anthony Joshua and look at Wilder versus Fury. Because of the rivalry, because Wilder and Fury, Anthony Joshua momentum has come to a halt.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nobody's talking about the fight. I believe he has a press conference tomorrow.
Hold on one second, great brother. Go ahead, Kurt. No, I'm talking to the call.
Oh, okay. You see, Anthony Joshua momentum has slowed, and the weird thing about it, I'm into this fight. The fight is Saturday, but there has been no, oh man, I want to see this fight. I want to see Joshua. I think it's a very good fight that people are sleeping on. I'm happy that this fight is taking place, but because of the rivalry between Wilder and Fury, man, they kicked dirt on Joshua, man. His star has dimmed.
Mm-hmm. What's going on with you, great brother? What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Blue? This Houston, Texas 056, man. My name's Alex.
What's shaking, great brother? Houston, Texas 056 in the building.
In the building, baby. Hey, Kurt, man, blessings to you, bro. I just want to let you know, me and my family, we praying for you on a daily, bro, for your health, for your come up, man. Keep pushing.
Hey, my good Texas brother, thank you very much, man. It's a pleasure to hear that. This gives me so much inspiration to go on further. Thank you, good brother.
Yes, sir. Too blessed to stress.
Yes, sir. But what you got for us, great brother?
Yeah, Blue, I wanted to tell you, man, I appreciate all the content you push out, man. You unbiased, you factual, you entertaining. The other day when I seen you in your car, you was looking around, they over there, we fooling around talking about that boy Blue paranoid than a bug. I'm like, nah, that boy got his head on the swivel.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's what survivors do.
That's a fact. Facts, man. It been some things going on around my neighborhood, man. So I, definitely, man, got to keep it on the swivel.
I got a couple questions, if I may.
Yeah, for sure.
So on the Usyk fight with AJ, what's your take on that? How do you see that playing out?
I personally think that AJ's jab. I think that AJ is going to hide the right hand. I think that he gonna knock Usyk out. I don't think that Usyk's style translates to the heavyweight division. He don't look nothing like he did when he was at cruiserweight. Nothing, right? I just don't. I don't know if it's the weight. I don't know what it is, but he don't look anything like he did when he was at cruiserweight. Nothing. What you think, Kurt?
I think he's like,
Weight can be a hindrance to a fighter. I don't care if it's 6 pounds. I don't care if it's 8 pounds. Cruiserweight, he was molly-whopping everybody, giving angles, combination punching. He wiped out everybody, became undisputed. Him moving up to the heavyweight has been a detriment to him. He doesn't move the same. He's sluggish. He has to come in light so he can reclaim that cruiserweight skill level that he had at that division. AJ has problem with boxers, so he would be smart to box AJ, but I don't know the weight. It's going to be tough for him to do it. I think the weight is going to be a hindrance in his style, and he's going to be right there for Joshua power punch. I think Joshua's going to take him out.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's the only, me personally, that's the only way I see Joshua winning by knockout, because I think Usyk, his mind, his knowledge of the sweet science, his footwork, even though, like you're saying, I agree, he's a little more sluggish with the weight gain and all, but he's still, light on them feet. And like I was saying, his mind, his IQ is there, his timing is there, and his heart, I think he got a big heart.
And see, another telltale sign was when Usyk fought Tony Bellew for me. Tony Bellew exposed a lot of things in Usyk, man. He just
Sure did. Sure did.
Yeah. He ran out of gas, man. If he didn't run out of gas, he was clearly outboxing Usyk. He was done. And if he had a little more power, he clearly he showed me a lot in that fight, man. Usyk only caught up to him because he ran out of gas.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, them heavyweights do pack that power too.
Mm-hmm.
What about that?
He don't look comfortable in there with heavyweights to me. He's not using effective movement. He seems like he's using survival movement, but he's slick enough and quick enough to the fighters he fought in, Chisora and Witherspoon, to overcome that. I don't think he could do that with Joshua.
I know Joshua on a whole nother level. He elite, but Chisora, he one of the top heavyweights. He kind of like the gatekeeper, man. He don't fought everybody. That dude, he ready to slug it out, and he managed to get the win over Chisora. So that was big points for Usyk in my book too.
Yeah, see, the thing is, Derek Chisora is a journeyman. It's just that in the UK, they support their fighters. Derek Chisora got like 9 losses, man. You know what I mean? He's a high profile journeyman. That's all Derek Chisora is. I like Derek Chisora. He come to fight. He'll fight anybody. But I mean, he's limited. He's very slow feet. He's just a tough fighter. So Usyk just being more athletic than him won the fight. Period.
Man, we're gonna be in for a good one. What about Bud and Showtime?
With me, I think Terrence Crawford just too versatile for Sean Porter. I love Sean Porter. He's my guy, but I just think that Terrence Crawford is far too versatile. He can make adjustments to what Terrence Crawford is doing. And I mean to Sean Porter. And Sean Porter admitted that today when he said this is the toughest fight, not because he's just better than Errol Spence or Keith Thurman, but he's more versatile than them. So, but what you think, Kurt?
Yeah, when a fighter is versatile like Terrence Crawford, you can call him great, you can call him very good, you can call him whatever. The first 4 rounds will be very competitive and very tough for either man. But Terrence Crawford, after the 5th round, will start pulling away. He's going to start pulling away. He may change some stuff up. He's Sean Porter. He may box more, give angles. He could do it all, man. And dart in and out. So I have him winning a unanimous decision over Sean Porter because of his versatility.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, Kurt, what you call it, Kurt? I think you hit it right on the money. And Bud, he's like one of my top 3 favorite fighters of that are active right now in this day and age. He got like an old school vibe to him. He a dog in the ring when he's fighting. Every single round, he's analyzing everything, making adjustments to make sure he gets that W. And if you hit him once, he gonna come back, hit you 5 times. I love that about him. He's a dog. I got him winning by TKO.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna put the 147 division on notice. I think he's gonna be undisputed. And I'm from Texas. Spence, he's from Texas. I'm down with Texas. But man, if I had to put my money where my mouth is, I'd ride with Bud.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. You know what I mean? I think Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford 50-50. You know, if you pick Errol Spence, you can't be wrong. You pick Terrence Crawford, I don't think you can be wrong.
Man, he need to leave Bob, man. I can't. Oh, I don't know about Bob.
Yeah, Bob don't want to make these fights, but Terrence Crawford don't want to hold him accountable. So that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Crawford being feelings too.
Yep. But yeah, appreciate you, great brother. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I know you got all these people. You got a big fan base, but man, last one with the Canelo and the Caleb Plant, man. What makes you say it's 50-50? Because I see Canelo blowing them out the water, 7-8 round knockout.
Caleb Plant's style, his size, and his confidence. He believes he could win the fight. You know what I mean? He's not going to be none of those other dudes. Now that could cause him to get knocked out. You know what I mean? But he believes. He's confident. He believes in his skill set. He's very technically sound. He has everything it takes to beat Canelo Alvarez. It's just, do he have the mental fortitude, like Kurt always say, and is he going to be able to, slow down time? And what I mean by slow down time is control your adrenaline. Is he going to let the moment get to him? Canelo been here 10 times over. He been down on the scorecards. Canelo none of that's going to faze him. There's nothing Caleb Plant going to present to him that he hasn't seen. It's just that if you could keep up the pace. Erislandy Lara kept up the pace. Floyd Mayweather kept up the pace. Triple G in both the fights kept up the pace. You know what I mean? Austin Trout was keeping up the pace till them open scorecards. You got to keep up the pace. If you could keep up the pace, it doesn't matter what Canelo Alvarez, how he reacts, because he just physically has shortcomings. He just has slower feet, right? So it's just nothing he could do about that. But if you can't keep up the pace, because he's going to put mental pressure on you, physical pressure and mental pressure. He's going to put it on you. But if you could keep it, he was putting it on Floyd Mayweather. It's just Floyd Mayweather just was so comfortable. Erislandy Lara at times started to show uncomfort. He was uncomfortable. That's why he lost, because he gave the judges a reason to say he lost. You know what I mean? He was using unnecessary movement at times. But Floyd Mayweather got so comfortable. Canelo kept coming with Lara, with Floyd. It's just that he couldn't offset who they are, their physical attributes. He just couldn't do nothing about it. And he can't do nothing about Caleb Plant's physical attributes. It's up to Caleb Plant to be able to keep up the pace. But what you think, Kurt?
Yeah, you much said it, Blue. I want to see, all the tough talk yesterday, rather. I want to see if that's going to resonate in the ring. I will find out when they're in the ring, because a fighter will always tip himself off, whether he's in it to win it or he's there to survive and make it look good. That's why I like you guys. You guys went in there, with the fancy outfit. He was stone faced. He just and it performed admirably. Even though Pacquiao's 42, I didn't give him a chance to win because I thought he would be in their headlights, and he wasn't. So Caleb Plant gotta have the same mindset that you guys have, and when you fight that way, because of the style, I think it'll be a tough night for Canelo Alvarez. Canelo depends on you standing still, like crash test dummy, so he could counter you and everything. Even he was getting outboxed by Amir Khan, but I told my friends the fight was going to end between 6 and 7 because Amir Khan make too many mistakes. And there it was, boom. He set Amir Khan up just like he did James Kirkland. So you can outbox him. You have to move your feet, and he doesn't have those physical attributes that Billy Joe Sanders had. But I told you, but Billy Joe was going to quit on the stool. But it remains to be seen what Caleb Plant going to do. Do he really want this? We still don't know, but we'll find out November 6th. Then we got to pay for 2 pay-per-views in November, right?
Yeah.
I'm still paying, man. I'm a lover of the sport.
We got we got Plant Canelo, Sean Porter, Terrence Crawford. Yeah, the Steve Fulton, that fight is not pay-per-view, right?
No, it's on Showtime.
Yeah, so yeah, 2. Every other week, pay-per-view.
Get your cash out.
Thank you for your content.
Appreciate you, great brother.
Thank you, brother.
Man,
Thank you.
Me and my family, we're praying for you on the regular, man. Keep pushing, keep your head up, bro.
Appreciate you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Have a good night.
All right, great brother.
You too.
Timothy Dorsey, brother in the super chat. He said, I was ready to throw in the towel, Kurt, after treatment. I was like a newborn weak, but I'm strong today, bro. Trinidad was a cheat.
Yeah, see, thank you for your words. It's very inspirational, by the way. There's been strong speculation about Trinidad hand wraps. And real quick, even a show, Blue, that was on TV, one of the NCIS shows, says they brought up Trinidad's name. And they say, and the detective said, who was that? They say he was a fighter. He was a fighter that used to dip his hands in ice water to make his cast hard. I said, holy smoke.
Sure did. Sure.
So
look at Jalen. Trinidad, no, he wasn't. That's her favorite fighter.
So there's speculation about Trinidad, but I don't have concrete evidence.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
My guy Blue Blood, how's it going, man? Kurt, love you, bro.
Oh, man.
Renee Box Young.
What's going on, great brother?
What's up, man? Hey, love you guys, man. And just like the caller said earlier, you know what I'm saying? Kurt, love you, bro. You already know, man. We're praying for you. Keep your faith, man. Strong, brother. Man, we're praying for you. We love you. Love you, Kurt. Love you, Blue Blood, man. You guys are like family, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
To the chat, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Renee, drop that link in the chat, man. Go subscribe to my brother Renee Box Young, man. Renee, all you got to do is just tell me to send the link, brother.
Oh, I'll do that eventually. Yeah, I've just been busy, you know what I'm saying? I've been a little bit busy, but yeah, I'll definitely will, bro. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I can, when I have a good time, and we'll get in, bro, with the panels. It's always an honor to talk to you guys. For sure, great brother. But what you got for us? Hold on, Renee. Let me get to the super chat real quick. Quincy Carter, brother in the super chat, he said, I got Bud making a serious statement stopping Porter. Yeah, man. Jay Lynn said, don't entertain that, Kurt. That's our favorite fighter. But go ahead, Renee. Hey, 17 Boston B, what's going on? Go ahead, Renee. What you got for us? No, just generally, you know what I'm saying, everybody's talking about right now. I mean, this is just amazing, you know what I'm saying, concerning Canelo and Plant. I mean, this is just going straight up viral. If it wasn't viral before, it's just a lot more viral now, you know what I'm saying? It's just a beautiful thing. Why? Because one of the things that really captures my attention, as a matter of fact, Kurt just said it a moment ago, man, earlier, moments ago in the show, that this, you know, to me, when I saw this whole thing, I made it a priority to watch the press conference. You guys go back a little bit. Remember when Oscar Valdez popped dirty, right? Caleb Plant went all over Twitter, man. He just put tweet after tweet after tweet, accusing the whole camp, saying, Canelo, you're a cheat, this and that. He wasn't really even talking about Oscar Valdez. He was straight up going straight to Canelo, you know what I'm saying? And I thought in my mind, when I saw that was on September 2nd, as a matter of fact. One of those tweets, September 2nd, I responded to that. Matter of fact, I made a video earlier on that. And then I said, this is going to be I responded to some things that were going on, you know, around that time on Twitter. And I said, this is going to be a bad blood fight. It's going to be a bad blood fight, man. And that's why I don't watch all press conferences when it comes to fights. You know what I'm saying? But this one, I made it a priority to watch it yesterday. And definitely it was what it was, man. It is what it is. I mean, they faced off. And this is, why am I saying all this? Because this is genuine, ladies and gentlemen. This is genuine bad blood, at least from what I see, man. And this is the beautiful thing about it. I mean, it's raising the competitive bar now.
It's raising the anticipation. It's raising the excitement amongst all, fans out there. You know what I'm saying? And this is good for boxing, man. It's going to be even bigger now. And this is a healthy dose. You guys are the historians. You know what I'm saying? How many fights do you guys remember of, back in the day, yesteryear, as Kurt says, you know what I'm saying? I remember one, Eric Morales, right? And Barrera. Bad blood, man. Super bad blood right there. You know what I'm saying? Look how they fought. I mean, they were just going at it. What, they fought 3 times, 4 times, man? Oh, my gosh. So much. And I think we're going to have a wonderful fight, man. I really don't want to take up any of your guys' a lot of time, you know what I'm saying? But, Kurt, can you recall, bad blood fights from back in the day?
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely. Rafael Gomez versus Salvador Sanchez. Rafael Gomez versus Lupe Pintor, man. It was the Mexican versus Puerto Rican thing. You had dueling bands, mariachi on this side and salsa on the other side. Man, it was fights in the stands. It was fights at closed circuit venues where I used to go. I mean, it was just bananas, man. I remember a fight between Carlos Arate and Alfonso Zamora. It was called Battle of the Z Boys, where the managers got into it. They start kicking each other. The guy ran into the ring with his underwears on, man. Tell the police to wait a minute. Yeah, look at that fight. Wait a minute. And me and my father's looking at the fight, and we kept hearing someone go boom in the background. So I said, Dad, what's that?
Yeah.
And my father said, those are cherry bombs. And the arena was smoky, man. They were setting off cherry bombs in the arena. And the guy came in with his underwears on, and his wife beat him, man. Told the police to wait a minute. I've never seen anything like it before in my life, man. It was bananas.
And I kind of think, man, hope it doesn't happen, but I'm kind of even thinking this is going to get so hectic, man. There's going to be fights in the stands, man. Probably, hopefully not. Hopefully nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? But what happened recently? Wasn't it the Billy Joe Saunders versus Canelo fight? Weren't the people fighting in the stands, or what? That was recent. Which fight was that? Which event was that?
No, that was
what was it?
That was
Benavidez? No, right?
I think it was it was in Carson though. That was in Carson, California. Who was that fight?
I forgot, man. And people were fighting there, jumping people on the stands.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, this is getting crazy. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But look at the emotions. What did Fulton remember? Fulton, he just put on Twitter, right? Fulton said that, he said, "Let's go, champ," to Caleb Plant. And people started, slurring at him and saying, I mean, that's how much emotion this is. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge, man. The anticipation, the build up, and the background to this makes it just an amazing, it's going to be wonderful, man. I can't wait. I hope the best for both. Whether people in chat or whoever, you know what I'm saying, whether they be on Plant side, whether they be on Canelo side, it's just going to be huge, man. It's going to be amazing stuff, man.
I agree.
Well, I'll tell you before you go, Renee Bashong, being young, I was at the Roy Jones versus Brian Brandon fight, and Brian Brandon had like 100 people there. And I start talking about Roy Jones, how he gonna knock Brian Brandon out. Now I didn't know the people was for Brandon. They were Trenton had some wild people. So I start arguing with the guy, me and him going back and forth, and then a girl and stuff. And I'm like, now I think Roy gonna get him and stuff like that. And then the whole whole fan base of Brian Brandon just came at me, man. I was like, whoa, no, my apologies. You got to be smart, because I was by myself. So, then I tried to get the girl's number, but that's neither here nor there. The girl was fine, try to, smooth things over with a hot dog and a Coke, I try to smooth things over with a hot dog and Coke, and it worked out. But anyway, and Roy went on to this blister Brian Brandon. Brian Brandon was known as a tough guy on the streets of Newark, him and his brothers, but certain fan bases you can't mess with. I'm gonna tell you what fan base you can't mess with. There was a fighter by the name of Maurice Blocker. He brought the whole projects to the fight. You do not want to mess with his family. aunts, uncles, cousins, grandbabies would throw bottles at you. His fan base was crazy.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
man. Unreal. Taquan Savage, what's going on, great brother? Hackman, what's going on? Fred Mir, my brother, what's going on? Yeah, man,
You know, and
amazing.
this is the type of atmosphere boxing needs, and this is, you know, they're bringing this. You know what I'm saying? Plant and Canelo, respect to both, man. You know, I know the controversy behind, you know, Canelo, blah blah blah, but I mean, that, you know, I'm just saying it as what it is. This is the dose of what history was in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, slowly but surely, it'll come back. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, slowly but surely, it'll come back. These other fighters out there, they're seeing it. Everybody's watching this, man, and you know, they're gonna probably start doing that. You know, just spice up those press conferences more. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Hey, I don't want to take up much time, Blue Blood, so that other callers can, you know, call in. Hey, I appreciate you, man, Blue Blood. Thanks so much, man. Kurt, I'll let you know, Blue Blood, in the chat one of these days if I have time to, you know, throw the link at us, man. Thanks so much, bro.
Whenever,
guys,
Yes, sir. Renee.
Whenever, Renee. You already know.
Well, peace out.
All right, brother.
Peace.
Emmanuel H, brother, in the super chat, dropping that good on us in the super chat. He said, "Hey, I'm going to be selfish. Kurt, you better keep fighting. You throwing the towel. I'm catching the next flight to New York, New Jersey. I can't remember which one you live in, but I'm coming. I'm pulling up, and I'm gonna fight for you. Hashtag for us."
Hey man, hey Big E man, thank you very much. I'm from New Jersey. I live in New Jersey. Thanks a lot. I will never stop fighting, man. I ain't throwing in the towel, brother. I got too much to live for, man. Too much to live for, man. So, you know, you guys, me doing this show means a lot to me because I can't do the things I did. So this is therapy now. This show has replaced me hanging out at the house music festivals, or I can't get around like that no more. So I'm home. I'm a homebody. So when this show come on and I'm presented to do it, it means a lot.
Mm-hmm. YouTube, brother, what's going on? He said, Blue Blood, the best channel on YouTube. Salute to you. Improvisionist, what's going on, great brother? Sean Porter himself is good for boxing. Yeah. Got Timothy Dorsey, brother, in the super chat. He said he was caught in the Hopkins fight. They just swept it under the rug because of the amount of money, and Hopkins still wanted to fight. Jay Lynn don't want to hear that. Jay Lynn don't want to hear that. And Kid Lamb, what's going on? Ernie V, what's going on? She ain't trying to hear you, Timothy Dorsey. And he keep piling it on too, Kurt. He keep
oh, he being funny.
He piling it on, man. Yeah, Kurt, man. But he's right, man. This was good for the man. It elevate. Kurt, did you feel it? Just felt the elevation, like. I just felt relieved and revived. Like, man, this is what we've been missing, man. This is what we've been missing, man. Oh man, it was man.
I'm glad he stood up to Canelo. I said, man, I felt refreshed. You know, I mean, all the curse words, you know, whatever, but I felt refreshed. He took his flag and he planted it in Canelo's turf.
Yeah.
Hey, so we have to see.
Yeah.
And with the
go ahead, Kurt.
With the Andre Ward, with the pointers he giving him, it just makes things more interesting.
Hey, Kurt, what you think about A-Wavy09, Master Khalik? What's going on? Tyler Smith, what's going on? Well, first of all, I disagreed with Sean Porter when he said that. And the only reason I disagreed because I think there's another fighter. He said that he and Terrence Crawford are the most athletic fighters in boxing currently today. And I said, no, they ain't. That's Jerron Boots Ennis. What you think about that?
Yeah, maybe he forgot about that one, but no, he wrong there, buddy. You got Jerron coming up. You know, you got some athletic guys, man. Jerron stands out though. You forgot you got to put him in the mix.
I was like, I give them 2 and 3, but he definitely number 1.
That's what I say too. But when it's time to make his mark, I don't know who he's going to be in the ring with, but boy, you got your hands full.
Ismer Baye, what's going on, great brother? But
What you think about Sean Porter saying that Terrence Crawford, L Dub Boxing in the building? Go subscribe to my brother Lawrence Williams, L Dub Boxing. Drop the link, great brother. What you think
What's
about?
up, L Dub? What's up, L Dub?
SG Pass, what's going on? What you think about him saying that Terrence Crawford is the best welterweight in the world and the toughest fight of his career? Sean Porter said that, but he's still guaranteed victory. What you think about all of that?
He's just giving Terrence Crawford props, what he accomplished. We can't, we can't take away his skill level. He's an unbelievable fighter, man. He really is. That's why I'm a fan of Terrence Crawford. I'm a fan of Sean Spence. To me, the only other fighter that can beat Terrence Crawford is Earl Spence. It's a 50-50 fight. You're splitting hairs. Those are the two supremely welterweights in the world until Jerron comes and take the plains. But for now, because of the experience, I put Crawford 1 and Spence 1A, 1B. That's how I see him. But Terrence Crawford versatility gives him an edge with anybody else. He could do it all. He could punch, he could box and punch, he could move, he could punch, he could box this round. So his versatility is a number one. That's why Sean Porter says that. So he's giving props to Terrence Crawford, but it's going to be a tough fight for 4 or 5 rounds until Terrence Crawford, figures him out in his style. Then he's going to start to pull away.
Cyrus Guy, what's going on? Chase the Coin, Alexis Adam, what's going on? Now, let me ask you about this, Kurt. Another fight, man. Johnny Player, what's going on, great brother? Is that they're gonna make this fight happen between? I'm gonna change the pace a little bit. They're making the fight happen between Ryan Garcia and Joseph Diaz, but they both acting like Devin Haney ain't giving them a contract. Devin Haney ain't doing this. Devin Haney, but they both have an agreement that they fighting each other. So he pushed them into a position where they had to admit that they fighting each other. Garnett Donaldson, what's going on? And Ryan Garcia takes the social asks Joseph Diaz publicly, why are you talking about other fighters when we already got a deal in place? And he says, well, that's because I don't know if you're going to make it to the fight. But what you just think about, I just think that's bad for boxing, man.
Yeah, it is bad for boxing. It's called sandbagging, where you have a fight lined up and then you blame the other guy for the bigger fight not happening. Jojo Diaz and Ryan Garcia it's a nice little fight. It's a good fight. Jojo Diaz is going to test him, and we're going to see what Ryan Garcia brings to the plate. I don't think he's gotten any better. He should have, with the 3-year span. I thought he would be further along than what he is now. He was dropped by Luke Campbell. Keep that in mind. Even though some people say just a knockdown, he got set up by that punch. So the fast hands didn't really mean too much. Luke just didn't know what to do. After that, he didn't ride the momentum. Jojo Diaz is an okay fighter, has some flaws, but he's tough and gritty. He'll test him, but I still think Ryan Garcia is going to win. But he hasn't gotten better to me, and they both, to me, is just holding out for Devin Haney. I want to see Devin Haney get in a mix. I hate to see a talented fighter career go to waste because the other fighters don't want to fight him.
That's a shame, man.
It is.
It's truly a shame, man. Brother said Jerron Boots Ennis should fight Conor Ben. And Conor Ben don't want. They'll never fight Jerron Ennis. Not right now.
Boots will beat the brakes off him. With that aggressive style face first, Jerron will hit him with everything but the kitchen sink.
Yeah, they won't make that fight happen right now. No way, no how. Not happening. No way. They're gonna stay far away from it. They're gonna act like his name don't even exist.
Yep. This is what it is now. After the Sergey Limpin's fight, a lot of people ain't talk about it, but in the boxing world, a lot of fighters will stand away from him. Look at Virgil Ortiz too. They was talking. Oh, they used to talk. I used to go in the Ellie Sockbox. What's that? Robert Garcia's gym. They used to talk all kinds of crap against Jerron Boots Ennis And after that fight, no, we need 4 years.
Mm-hmm. 4 years. 4 years, Kurt?
4 years.
That's ridiculous.
I'm like, 4 years. I said, yeah, you seen what he did to Lipinets, how easy he took him out.
Mm-hmm.
Sergey was a tough guy, man. Tough guy.
Yeah. 4 years? Devin Blocker, what's going on? That's ridiculous. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense, man. Four years, man. This dude is, and I think the worst thing he could do is put on another showcase performance against Thomas Delorme October 30th, Kurt.
Oh, if he do that against, oh, forget it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody gonna want to fight him. His skill level is a gift and a curse. So he got to go out there and keep fighting. So he's the guys above him has forced to fight him because he's moving up in the rankings. That's the only way I see fit.
Mm-hmm. Great King Thomas Nolly, what's going on? What you think about them moving? Again, Teofimo Lopez. Now they're talking about moving it from the 4th to the 16th.
Man, this fight, get this fight over with. I heard about it. I don't know, man. Get this fight over with. This fight has been a pain for the boxing fan. It's not like you talk about Ali and Frazier here. You talk about Kambosos and Teofimo. Just get the fight over. I mean, I'm going to look at it if it's October 4th or the 16th. Just get it over with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired.
Yeah, it's amazing, Kurt.
Only boxing.
Only in boxing. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, this New York number ugly in my phone. What's going on, Blue Blood? It's your boy 817.
What's shaking with you, King? How you feeling?
What's going on, man?
Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing but a thing.
What's going on, Kurt, man? What's going on, Kurt? Hope you feeling good, man.
I'm feeling good, man. Thanks to you, good brother. What's going on with you?
Nothing, man. I'm starting to have some house music in the background for you.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Oh, house music. Oh, don't get me started, man. I'm a fiend for house music, man.
Hey, I just had to get your blood going to make sure you're feeling good. I know if I got house music in New York, that'll get you going.
Oh, absolutely, man. I'm a fanatic, brother. Absolutely.
Kurt getting ready to start dancing.
Absolutely, man. I love house. I'm a music lover, period.
Yeah, I'm praying for you to get strong so you can get on the basketball channel so y'all can keep growing and keep doing things. Salute to you, Blue Blood.
Appreciate you.
Platform, man. Love of your honesty, man. No matter what, you stay even keel, you know what I'm saying? But you allow us to be us, and I appreciate that.
Man, we only an extension as y'all, man. So we do this together.
Facts. I'm gonna be quick. I'm so glad that Caleb wasn't afraid. You know, again, I say, you know, all the other fighters, I'll try to be tactful here because I know I'm on this show, but all the other fighters that careers have been sidetracked, you know, and they haven't been afforded the opportunity to gain the accolades that they truly have the right to have a chance to get, meaning the Charlos or Andre, you know, by putting themselves in position, and Canelo, Duncan, the mandatories. I'm so glad that Caleb wasn't afraid to call a spade in front of the masses. Mm-hmm. And shouts to Brian Custer too. I said last night, you know, Custer is one that'll come to this community. So I feel like, you know, like my boy Santos said, you can't be on some funny stuff because no matter what, at the end of the day, you have to come home, win, lose, or draw. So the people that know you best gonna hold you to who you are and what you are. And Caleb being out of Memphis, man, he said them people, you know, he good with all the people around there from all communities, and he ain't never changed up. So for Caleb to go up there and do that, and for Custer not to be afraid to touch on that subject and make that the pinpoint comment or question was awesome.
Mm-hmm. I love the fact that he read that entire tweet and didn't sugarcoat or water it down.
Facts. He did not. It was poignant, and the way that he made the statement, it held weight. You know what I mean? And he read it just like he posted it on Twitter. So that was awesome. I've never seen Canelo really shook like that. Somebody get up under his skin like that. You know, I've seen him do, you know, a little back and forth or whatnot, but that was totally out of character for him. Yeah, Caleb do need to get in better shape from those photos or whatnot, but we are, you know, we're good enough distance away from the fight. I just feel like he's not gonna get favor on the cards, Blue.
Yeah, I'm hard pressed to see that too, bro. I just can't. And the reason I feel that way, if this was a normal unification bout, if this was a normal defense, I would say Caleb could, the judges would give it to him. But it's just so much at stake. The fact that Canelo, he'll be creating history 2 times over. Right? And so the fact that he'll be the first 4 major sanction belt holder in the first undisputed champion at super middleweight in the history. Oh, come on, man. The sport just I mean, let's be real. The sport just they would love nothing better for him to represent that.
Right.
So I'm just hard pressed. And I just can't see it. I can't see it, man. I can't see them saying, unless like what Kurt said, that he just puts on such a dominant performance that the sport would be in an outrage if they gave it to Canelo. But if it's anything close, like 8 rounds to 4 is too close, where they'll find 2 rounds to give to 2-3 rounds. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I just can't see them at the end of the night saying we're gonna give this to Caleb Plant. Just can't see it.
I mean, the recent things that we've seen in boxing, I mean, it wouldn't be anything extraordinary for Caleb to go in there and put on a great performance and Canelo still get the decision or a draw out of it, at least to save face.
Right.
You know, we can go back as far as Sweet Pea and Chavez. You know, it's happened, and I can see it happening because, again, the magnitude, like you said, of him being the first at 158 and everything that goes behind it and his name and brand and all of that. Yeah, so, I mean, Caleb has to go in and be extraordinary, and he has to do what, to me, in my opinion, he has to do what a lot of us don't think he can, which is knock out Canelo, or at least put him down at least one. That's
what I was going to say. Or even if you don't put him down, put him in a compromised position a few times.
Facts. And that has to be late in the fight because, you know, it has to be a lasting impression. So if he gets on Canelo early, Canelo weather the storm, and they just kind of fight it out towards the end, they'll still find a way to give it to him. He has to do that late.
Or do it twice, like in the beginning, and then remind you in the late rounds. And it's like, oh, man. Like
he called him early and then called him
and
late.
Called him late. Right. That's he's gonna have to just think. Let's think about this. They found 6 rounds to give him. A judge found 6 rounds to give him against Floyd. I mean, if that tells you everything you need to know. There was a judge that had him winning a landslide against Lara. Like, what are we talking about here? You see what I'm saying? And I don't want to say on a lesser scale because Floyd Mayweather was Floyd Mayweather. So that was a massive fight. But what was at stake with him and Lara? You see what I'm saying? Compared to what's at stake today.
Right.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Caleb got the chip stacked against him, and I think that's why he's dropping his ball, so to speak, and just letting it all hang out. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he done, like he said, I done built myself up so many times. You know, you tend to think yourself, indestructible. So I understand where Caleb's coming from, and I respect his ability to not be afraid.
And you know what? You know what Caleb Plant is doing is he's announcing himself to the world. He's making himself known so that it's going to be hard when they do it. Enough people are paying attention to him now that we hardcore boxing fans already paid, but now he's got the attention. This was on. I saw this on Channel 7 News.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because
Right.
because we ain't never seen Canelo Alvarez get disrespected like that.
Right.
He had no respect for him. You know what I'm saying? That's equivalent to smacking Floyd or Manny Pacquiao at a press conference. You know what I'm saying? That's going to go.
And that's what I was saying, Blue, about Andre. That Andre went about it no matter what anybody says about it. Man, hire somebody to talk noise to you, because if you really wanted to fight with Canelo, he could have made him come off that stage with the right words.
Right.
But it's not in his nature. That's why he was passive and was even able to allow Eddie Hearn to talk him into commentating one of his fights.
Hey, Andre dad sound more convincing than Andre did.
Thanks.
Come on.
Thanks.
Bro.
And I said it before, and I'll say it again. Canelo could be 3-time undisputed, just like BF say all the time. This could be his 3rd undisputed. It's not that I don't think Canelo isn't a great fighter, doesn't have talent. It's that he's selling me short as a boxing fan and a purist when he fights washed up fighters, or he doesn't challenge himself, or he doesn't, solidify those thoughts. Same with Bud. You have talent, you have the ability, but I can't have more faith and more courage in you than yourself and your promoter.
Mm-hmm.
You're showing your actions, not in what you tell me, and these guys tell me a lot and haven't shown me anything. Real quick before I get out of here, I'm so glad the WBO forced Bud to finally fight somebody. I'm so glad. Don't know how it came about. Got some good ideas, but I'm glad that that's happening. Sure, we've seen Sean lose before, so that gives a plausible deniability to believe that he's going to lose again.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's gonna put his head in Bud's chest, and some of the things that we ain't seen Bud have to do, I think he's going to have to do. And Sean Porter is normally in phenomenal shape, and I don't see him being fatigued to where Bud just finishes him. Bud gonna have to catch him with something he don't see. And I think that to me, I feel like Sean got more fear of Bud. All this, he's versatile and he's this and he's that. I feel like he's giving Bud a little bit too much respect, and this is the end of the road for him. If Sean loses, he is what I've been calling him, a gatekeeper.
Mm-hmm. And he knows that. He even said it.
Yeah, he becomes a gatekeeper. Then all of that, avoiding guys like Gerard Ennis or whatever, he won't have the opportunity to do.
Mm-hmm.
He don't have to. So,
a part of me feel like, and I want to ask Kurt about this, because a part of me feels like, I feel like if he loses this fight to Terrence Crawford, he's going to transition to commentary. You think about that, Kurt?
Yeah, Sean put in the work. And once a fighter looks in the mirror and says, I put in all the work I could put in, I could see him retiring, especially if he gets knocked out by Terrence Crawford. Sean just, to me, it just seems like he know when there's enough is enough. And like my man said on the phone, he'll be a gatekeeper. He don't want to go there. I mean, Sean Porter gave his all against a lot of fighters. But if he gets knocked out or just outboxed for 12 rounds easy, then I'll be looking for him to retire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And real quick before I get out of here, Usyk Joshua, I know you feel like Usyk doesn't have enough for Joshua or whatnot. It's just funny to me how nobody really knows about this fight except for us. I mean, we don't. If anybody is making that fight be known, it's our boxing community.
Mm-hmm.
And what's funny about it is you'll never get the credit. It's always, you always down the line, and it's always the derogatory, the YouTubers or those, people out there in social media land or whatever. But when it comes to these fights being seen or whatnot, or actually getting promoted, you guys are actually promoted just because it's in the conversation.
Mm-hmm. But
so it's, so smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? Support in any way you can. Merch, whatever it is, man, because if boxing is to stay alive, it's because of social media and these guys here.
I appreciate you, great brother.
For sure. I'm out, man. I appreciate the time, Blue Blood. Get out of there, man. Come on to Texas, man. You know where you belong.
Oh,
bro.
for sure. You already know what it is.
All right, brother.
All right, great brother. Hey, Kurt, man, any last words? Let's get on out of here, Kurt, man.
Oh man, I love the call-in shows, man. To get everybody perspective. We got some good fights. Saturday, we got some good fights in October, heading into a hot November. So keep your eyes on the prize, man. And we got some fights. Get your cash ready for some pay-per-views. So, I just want to say, man, people, you guys inspire me, man, to chat. And great boxing show, Blue, as always, man. The channel is popping. And let me know when you want to do the basketball channel. I'll do that too.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to do it. Man, I think I'm traveling on Friday, so probably try to do it on maybe tomorrow.
Okay, just let me know.
Yeah,
I
wanted to do it today, but my nephew didn't come. I'm trying to figure some things out. So I was trying to do it yesterday, but I couldn't figure out how to transition from this platform to that with using StreamYard. So now I need my nephew to do it, but he's working and going to school. So hopefully he'll come tomorrow and we can fix it.
Yeah, I heard Ben Simmons ain't reporting in the 76 camp either.
Yeah, and I want to get into that, Kurt.
Oh, yeah, man. Definitely.
Yeah.
I think his head is all over the place, but we'll get into it though, man. But thank you for the super chats. Thank you for your patience. Blue, great show. Thank you for the well wishes. I almost forgot. My name is Curtis Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar, and we'll be back tomorrow.
And we'll have the website should be done hopefully by next week. So that's gonna be great as well. But y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.